Oh, hello. Hey, team. Good morning. Bright and early. It's a deadline stream, and it's an early one. I am buzzing for this because I've got decisions to make, a lot of FPL to play, and you lot are hopefully going to drive me forward for the next few hours because, yeah, slightly later deadline this morning. So many of you are in the comments already. So shout out to all of you that are in nice and early. Buongiorno says Federico, good day. Hi from Melbourne. On wildcard, I think the lap starts this week. I agree. I think he does, but I think João Pedro is the better long-term pick. But I probably expect the lap to start and then João Pedro to play against Arsenal. Hey to Jay. Hey, Olivia. And morning, Tony. Morning, all of you. Wazza's in the house. Ryan's with us as well. Good stuff. Glenn is with us. Thanks, Glenn, for coming over. Top of the morning to you in Norway. I bet it's cold in Norway. Can we have a little weather report, guys? Do you fancy helping me with a weather report? I would love to know where in the world you are and what temperature it is. Just give me the temperature in degrees Celsius if you can, and the city or the country. So Norway, -4, for example. And we'll flash some up. Let's see where the coldest place right now that's being watched is. I'm guessing there's someone right now in Canada, and it's probably -20. I'm going to say that's going to be the coldest place. But let's see where we get to, shall we? Let's see where we get to. Oh, I love these little games. They keep me going, and hopefully they're interesting for you. So, Yorkshire, 6. Ireland, 3. Copenhagen, -3, the current champ. Oh, our current hottest is Sydney, James, 29. Can anyone beat 29 for hot and -3 for cold? Come on, guys. London, -100. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. Oh, that was an emotional goodbye. Yeah, it was, mate. I actually wanted to keep it quite quick and short because I was like, oh, man, it is emotional. Baghdad, 19. Mars, -70. You're lying again. Squirrel says Yorkshire, 5. Oslo, -5. Oh, okay. Perth is the winner. So far, Perth is the hottest place at 37. I will get your FPL questions very soon. Where's hotter than Perth? Where's colder than Copenhagen? Guys, surely someone... Okay, Toronto feels like -23 is impressive. Sigurd, -1. Only -1, Sigurd. The temperatures in Iceland are confusing me. I often thought it'd be colder. Tamir. Where is Tamir? -23. Tamir. Okay, Tamir is... Okay, maybe that's a typo. Don't know. Manila in Philippines, 27. Morning to Freddie. Last week's FPL, -200, yeah. Okay, we're going to go with Perth as our winner for 37 degrees, and we're going to go Toronto as our coldest at -20. Just got back from Sri Lanka. It was beautiful, 30th. Back in Perth now, 26, but was 34 today. Okay, nice. Tampere. Oh, is it Finland? Yeah, okay, nice. Oh, it looks beautiful. Okay. 5,000 degrees outside my wife's ex house. Yeah, very good. Mumbai, 28. Calgary, warm week, only -4 right now. That is one for you guys. Yeah, -20 a few days ago and next week. There we go. Guys, let's do some FPL questions, shall we? Thank you all for joining. Loving the weather reports as always. You can continue to let me know where in the world you're watching from if you fancy. I've got up on screen a team that I haven't quite clicked through yet, but I'm very likely to confirm Maguire and Rodgers as my 2 transfers. What do you think of that? You can help me out. As things stand, my current team, I'll show you what it looks like at the moment, but this is where I'm at. It's Lewis Potter and Szoboszlai going, and I'm spending 12 million. So as things stand, I think it's Rodgers coming in. Double City defense, Gahey and Donnarumma, and start Dubravka. No, I'd probably play Donnarumma, to be fair. I think I'll miss it, CH. Yeah, are we talking Chasing Green out? Yeah, I mean, I would definitely miss it if you're referring to that. I really, really will. Really will. Ekatike to João Pedro. I'd be keeping Ekatike, mate. Honestly, I'd be keeping Ekatike. I've got Maguire, says Cam. Myself, De Ligt doesn't worry me. Okay, that's really important for me to know. I wanted Cam's take on this. I was going to message the group. He's a back injury. He's not back anytime soon. Plus, are you with me, Cam, where there's a very good chance if De Ligt is back fit, it's Lissandro that drops out. Maguire feels like, after player of the match last week, he's going to be first choice, isn't he, under Carrick? Did they ever play together? I'm guessing Carrick had retired by the time Maguire started. Someone let me know if they might have played against each other, maybe when Maguire was at Hull. Interested to know that. Start Douglas Luiz, Munoz, or Krupi Jr. Oh, wow, Glenn. I don't know if Douglas Luiz is even fit enough to come in and play 90. There's a chance he comes off the bench. Let's have a look at Munoz and Krupi. Who do they play? So Munoz is away at Forest. Yeah, and Krupi's away at... I'd probably play Krupi, you know. No, I wouldn't. I'd play Munoz. I'd play Munoz because, you know, you're getting 90. Start O'Reilly or Chow. Probably O'Reilly. Palmer starting. I think he will. I think Palmer will actually start today, but you're not getting 90. Tempted on Konza 4.4. I don't have 4.4 to spend. I've got 4.3 to spend. But Konza is a tempter. He doesn't get the DEFCON, but he's a tempter. I'm going to go Maguire, I think, in the 4.3. Guys, can you do me a favour? Because I'm going to be streaming for a while this morning, and this is great for me to be streaming when all the other YouTubers will be later. And I won't go against them. There's no point. The 285 of you watching, it is massively, massively, massively boost this channel and this stream. I'm not going to ask you all to share it with your mates. The one thing you can... oh, I've not shaken my Huel enough. Bit powder. One thing you could do to massively help me is just to hit the like button. You can like, you can hype, you can subscribe to the channel. And when YouTube sees you subscribing and it sees you liking, it pushes the video out to more people. So guys, please just hit that like button. It takes a second. And obviously the subscribe button if you're new around here. That would genuinely be awesome. Thank you as always for doing that. And I will, to 5 new subscribers today, I will at some point give away 5 channel memberships. So if you're subscribed, you've got a chance of winning a membership. I have a question. We'll get it in. I can't answer everyone. Channel members often prioritize, but I'll try and get through hundreds of questions today. Went outside, it's -3. Good one, Sigurd. You said -1 earlier, and I was skeptical. Suggestions for the third forward around 6 million. I don't really like the cheap ones. If Watkins was out, I was going to say Tammy Abraham. Evan Nilsson. How much is Evan Nilsson? Is he more like 7? Is he more like 7? I do like Mane at 4.5 though, Little Miss FPL, and save you a ton of cash. That's where I would go. But if you want to spend around 6 million, Welbeck's around 6, Calvert-Lewin's around 6, Barry's scoring loads of goals now. I'd look at maybe Barry at Everton. Igor Jesus, 5.8. Yeah, I'm going to say I like Igor Jesus, Welbeck, Raul Jimenez and Barry. Pick from those 4. I'd say. I probably wouldn't go Calvert-Lewin and I wouldn't go Krupi. But yeah, you've got good options there. To be fair, that is a good price band. There's good options this season at that price band is my point. Cam with our first super chat of the day. Thank you very much, mate. And back to Cam, he did say Martinez is the best centre-back. Carrot loves Maguire. I'd be, yeah, okay, surprised Maguire contract isn't extended. He's loved by the club. Yeah, true. And Lissandro's been awesome. I agree. And he did so well in centre mid when he came in. Suggestions for the first forward. Is João Pedro starting today? I don't think he will. I think he'll start on Tuesday against Arsenal. I think this will be a Delap game. Maguire was a Solskjaer signing, so would have just missed Carrick. When I said someone can let me know, I thought Jay will. What about Jay? And that's why I mentioned Hull. Did Maguire play for Hull when Carrick was at United? I.e., could they have played each other? Gee, who do I start? Krupi or Alderete? Alderete, mate. You should start Alderete. Hunter's Light. Thank you, mate. And yeah. Ivan says, is Watkins definitely out? No, there's a chance he plays. I'd probably keep him off the back of those comments. Cam, thank you so much for the super chat. Subscribe and like, guys. Unmissable content. That's very kind of you, mate. I can't promise unmissable content, but I can promise a couple of really good streams a week, and hopefully good videos. But the Sunday debrief tomorrow morning, this time, so it'll be 8:30 a.m. That's my best stream of the week. Do not miss the Sunday debrief, guys. Come by and see that. And if you're subscribed, you'll get notifications every time I go live. But the Sunday debrief, the games we'll be covering. Leeds Arsenal, yes, I'm interested. With Arsenal, if they get a double game week, getting the 3 Arsenal is going to be crucial. Wolves Bournemouth, again, we could be buying a Wolves player ahead of 26 if they double, maybe a Mane. Brighton Everton, bit of FPL interest. Chelsea West Ham, huge FPL interest. And then we've also got Liverpool playing on Saturday. I'm currently on triple Liverpool, so it'll be double. But Liverpool, Newcastle, there are some juicy Saturday games. There's not many. There's only 5, but they are good Saturday games. I'm buzzing for those. Currently, my decision, guys, is who do I fill in for 12 million? I'm buying a midfielder and a defender. It's likely at the moment to be Rodgers and Maguire. But yeah, Bobby's cheap. Go Barry around 6 million for the cheap forward. Yeah, thank you for all your questions on that, guys. Do we think Palmer starts today? I think so. Feels like the CGA post-funeral wake. Oh, man. Yeah, it does a bit. Carrick loved Maguire during his interim period years ago. Oh, good to know. Is Cherky a must-sell? Not a must-sell. He could start today. Like, it could be Cherky one side, Semenyo the other, right? I think we could see Semenyo playing on the left today with Doku out injured. What are these Watkins comments? He had a hamstring injury, he went off in the week, but he's probably fine. Debrief is essential. You guys are agreeing with that. Love that. Yes, they played against each other. Carrick played about 20. Yeah, okay. Good. I thought there was a bit of overlap. Chai's captain Saka. Wow. Stockholm -3. Do keep the likes and subscribes coming. Palmer differential with Enzo double up. Yeah, that is definitely a double up. Guys, I don't think there'll be leaks today, but we're way too early for that. CH is still with us. RCH. Feel free to, CH, it's amazing that you've stayed up. But yeah, awesome to have you. I'm just going to message a friend to see if we're likely to get leaks today, but I don't think so. I mean, Man City aren't playing. Right. I will, of course, keep an eye on socials and stuff, and I'm sure you lot will let us know. But yeah, injury news, by the way, at Newcastle. Joel Linton had an injection in his groin yesterday in Barcelona. Good news, weeks, not months. Bruno Guimaraes trained. Could be back. He did travel in the week, didn't he? For the Liverpool game. Bruno Guimaraes is a massive, massive loss for... Yeah, you'll miss the deadline, CH. And I think it was fine to miss the deadline today, guys. I'm not expecting big news. And when we look at the fixtures for the deadline, Leeds, Arsenal, Wolves, Bournemouth, I don't think we're waiting on team news. I mean, there might be some Palmer owners that are really interested. Whoa, -17 in Cincinnati. Love the content. Thank you very much. We've got almost 400 of you watching, which is awesome. Thank you, guys. To recap, I am buying 2 players in today's stream. I'm selling Lewis Potter, obviously. Oh, Chai, you're there, mate. And I'm obviously selling Soboslai. My decisions this week come down to forget the defender slot for a minute. The important decision for me is what midfielder I buy. And the players I'm torn on are Rodgers, Semenyo a little bit, and Ahmad. Can't afford them, Burmo. I think Rodgers for the fixtures makes sense. I think Rodgers for the fixtures is a really good win. Like, look at these Rodgers fixtures. Brentford at home, Bournemouth away, Brighton at home, Leeds at home. 3 of the 4 at home. There's a very good chance he's on penalties. I'm not accepting that Douglas Luiz is back in the 11 and therefore going to take pens. I don't necessarily see that. I think Rodgers will go, I'm the big fish now. I'm on them in Tielemans' absence. I think there's a very good chance we see Rodgers on pens. And if we do, I want him in my team. So Rodgers maybe over Ahmad makes sense. Makes sense. I immediately crossed legs when I heard injection in the groin. Yeah, that sounds rank. He went to Barcelona for it. Rodgers is good till the end of the season. Yeah, and he's so good. Rodgers or Semenyo is difficult. I like them both. Yeah, I do too. I think I'm going Rodgers just to have Villa's talisman. If I go Rodgers in, it will be Maguire. It will look like this. And if it looks like this, then this is what my 11 looks like. And by the way, Harry Maguire, I should just mention, home to Fulham, home to Spurs. He's got 2 home games. Does he get 1 clean sheet in those 2? I think he probably does. West Ham, Everton up as well. They're good fixtures. We haven't seen Man United play teams like this. We've only seen Man United under Carrick playing Man City and Arsenal. And the slight problem there is when you play Man City and Arsenal, you don't have the ball. You're playing counter-attack. You could argue that has suited Mbermo, that has suited Bruno, it suited Ahmad. Space in behind the counter-attack. But in those 2 games, the defensive numbers were impressive. And over the last 6 game weeks, Man United have the highest or the lowest, the best expected goals conceded. Maguire feels like he's good. And when you're looking at like set piece attack as well, as Jay says, yes, Gabriel and Virgil are great, but not far behind them. Maguire is very good at attacking opposition corners. And the delivery from Bruno is always very good. I'm tempted to go down this route. And if I do, this is what my 11 looks like this week. I bring in Rodgers to my 11, Maguire into my 11. It's no hits, it's 2 transfers, it's exact funds. I bench O'Reilly, and I think O'Reilly could still become a good own, but at the moment it's just too risky. Until Pep tells us who's his first choice left back. Now Aït-Nouri's back from AFCON, and Ake is going to be considered a left back, I think, with Gahey in the 11. Let's see where we're at. I think this is what I do. I think I've talked myself into it just now. And captaincy at the moment is on Bruno. We do have a poll. 60% of you are on Bruno captain. Only 30% are on Haaland. That's really interesting. I thought I was captaining against the obvious this week. I thought Bruno would be lower owned than Haaland in terms of engaged manager captaincy. But it feels like most engaged managers, you lot, 61% Bruno. 4% like Chai are going Saka. I don't love the Saka shout. But Chai, who am I to doubt you, mate? Would you take a -8 to get Chalobah in? Nope. CH, would be good on an Icelandic trawler. We did 18 hours watch and 6 hours rest. Whoa, Sigurd in the house, our former fisherman in Iceland. Last stream, we did a bit of a Sigurd intro. Like, what's his background? Where does he live? And many of us know. In fact, I'm not going to say it. If you know something about Sigurd, drop it in the chat. Who should we focus on this week? Who wants to be our regular watcher that we give an update on? Wazza. Maybe Wazza's the spotlight this week. I'm Captain Haaland, feels like a differential. Wazza, can you tell us something about you that we don't already know? Let's learn about Wazza. I can tell us something about Wazza. He's doing unbelievably well with his almost daily walks. Wazza is doing hikes aplenty at the moment. So he's on a bit of a journey for, well, I don't know your reasons, Wazza. Is it health? Is it mental health? Is it building better stamina and fitness? Is it weight loss? Or what's the reasons for the walks? I mean, it's probably a combination of lots of them, but I've seen your photos and it looks amazing. I want to be a regular watcher. Yeah, definitely can be. Because of Sigurd, his comments, I watched the COD Wars between Iceland and England. Ah, there we go. Was as a hiker. Yeah, but what's the reason for the hiking? It's just enjoyment, I guess. Was it is a greeting in Kenya? Bench Van Dijk. Yeah, is it just for love of the outdoors? You nailed it, CH. Probably that. Bench Van Dijk or Tarkowski? I'd be benching Tarkowski just. I think Van Dijk, he got 3 assists in the week and he got a goal last week. He's starting to feel it in the opposition box. I think, chat, Chalobah versus Manoz. I have a feeling I know what G will say. Yeah, I'd say Chalobah. But I do love Manoz, mate. I started the season with Manoz when he had rough fixtures. Is Sean Dyche at home? What does Sean Dyche do at home? Often wins to 0. I could see that being a very low-scoring, boring game. But, yeah, could Brennan Johnson start front? He absolutely could. Against his old team. Chalobah. Chat saying Chalobah, Chai. As a Palace fan, yeah. Come on, Wazzy, you haven't told us something about yourself we don't already know. And anyone got any news on Sigurd that they want to report? Here we go. Trying to climb all 204 Wainwrights just for the challenge. What are Wainwrights? Yeah, the younger girlfriend dragging me up them helps, I bet. What are Wainwrights? Is that a collective of like 214 of the highest peaks in UK or something? Don't know. Morning, Janny. Matt checking in from Soulcount on the night shift here. Good to see you, mate. Shout out, Matt, working the night shift. Thinking of getting in Pedro. Guys, I don't think João Pedro starts. It's a tough call. There's every chance the lap starts. João Pedro is going to be amazing long term, though. I think he's going to get loads of goals. Wainwrights are the peaks in the Lake District. Oh, right. Okay. I feel like I should have known that, but meh. Wainwrights are all the hills and mountains in the Lake District. Well, there's 200 odd hills. I guess so. One walk, you can do 10 or 5 Wainwrights in a walk because it's like, yeah, okay. Wazza is a tennis fan. There we go. Yes, you were watching Djokovic last night, weren't you? I saw the WhatsApp. Guys, Wazza's in the WhatsApp. So's Mackham. So's Chai. I've not really promoted the WhatsApp, but if you do want to join the WhatsApp, there are a couple of opportunities. We'll probably limit it to maybe 2-3 of you. If you want to join the WhatsApp and you scan the QR code or you click join below this video, you can become a video, you can become a channel member. If you want to be a channel member, you'd be very welcome to join the squad. Gets you all the extra stuff like priority comments right now, like Sigurd gets. Sigurd's a squad member. I'll bring up his comments straight away because I see the little emoji, I bring it up. Also, you get to watch, if you're interested in that sort of stuff, all my extra videos I make. I make like 4 extra videos a week, which are members only. You can also be a squad member, an ultra, which gets you into the WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group with Maliki and co. No more Spurs fans allowed. Yeah, true. We've got to limit the Spurs fans, haven't we? Jay's also in the WhatsApp group, has filled in the Spurs quota, though. Yeah, you're right. We can't have any more Spurs fans. We must have 5 Spurs fans in the WhatsApp group. Although Toby's left it now, and he was one of them. I broke my leg in 3 paces on a golf driving range, and I've flown to Kazakhstan with a goat next to me. Oh my God, I need to know more. Morning, Ultras. Paul, shout out Paul, our channel mod, along with CH and Jay this morning. Hey, Paul, hope you're good, mate. Do you need a Brighton fan? A Brighton fan would be very welcome, mate. Click join, scan the QR code, or click join below this video if you want to check it out. Guys, there's over 500 of you watching. Is there 5 Spurs fans? I don't know. We've got to name them. There's a lot. No more Chelsea or United fans either. Come on, there's only a couple of Chelsea. Me, Neil, and Maliki. 3 Chelsea. I don't like to talk about Neil in the WhatsApp because then we might get people joining just for Neil. So we're not going to say who Neil is. But yeah, Neil is a Chelsea fan. I have thought about that. I could go onto my streams and be like, if you join the WhatsApp group, you get to you could chat with Neil, whoever, and if you're really into that particular sport, you might be like quite a fan. But yeah, I'm not doing that. Am I on TV today? No, I'm not on Sky today. I am on Sky on. It's a Friday deadline next week, isn't it? Just check that. I'm doing Sky Sports News on the Friday next week, so that is Leeds Forest. So 8:30 a.m. I'll be on Sky. And then the following Tuesday, I'm on Sky Sports News as well. So I'm doing Friday and Tuesday. And again, there's a Tuesday deadline. So the next 2 deadline, guys, are Friday and Tuesday. And then we're back to Saturday come Game Week 27. But yeah, that Game Week 26, which will be a mid... Game Week 26 is going to be a double game week for a couple of teams, probably Arsenal and Wolves. Yeah, Tuesday deadline. Fun. Play O'Reilly or Mukiele. Guys, Mukiele, absolutely. Best clean sheet odds this week. Which Chelsea player starts the next 4 games? Enzo is your best. Start time, Sky UK, 8:30 a.m. next, morning, May. Would you start either Alderete or Richards for Chalobah? Guys, the best defender to play this week are Sunderland defenders. Play your Sunderland defenders, absolutely. That Friday night deadline will catch a few out, absolutely. So will the Tuesday. Morning, Janny. Is Hincapié a keep? No, he's a hard sell. Still a crazy story that was. The GOAT one. We need to know more. You're leg tapping double speed today. Is your leg tapping double speed? Is your leg tapping? Am I leg tapping? Am I shaking the camera or the mic by leg tapping? I am leg tapping, but how do you know? Is it bad audio or video? Let us know, CH. Paul says, get those likes and subscribes in. Oh, well done, Paul. Keep us going. I wonder if today we can get to 37,100 subscribers. We need 74 to do it. 74 of you to hit the subscribe button. Can we do that today? Is that possible? I think it might be. If you want to subscribe, do. And to 5 subscribers, I'll give away 5 channel memberships as well. Stay with us, though, guys. Thank you for watching. These streams are in the wee hours of the morning here in Cincinnati. Would love to be more engaged, but must get that views. Yeah, you go to sleep, mate. It's very, very late. Do I sell on Burmo to Ahmad and Enzo to Palmer? I don't think I'll be selling Enzo. Enzo's a great pick. And look, guys, Burmo is probably better than Ahmad. He's more expensive, but I just stick with what you got. We need a Newcastle fan to Tony Mackham company. Oh yeah, Mark, you're right. In the WhatsApp group, I've got no new. We've got a very passionate Sunderland fan, FPL Mackham, the edge of the laptop. Like that is it. Thanks, CH. Good spot. I leg tap badly. Yeah, I definitely leg tap. I need something to see me through. I'm like a Duracell bunny this morning. I've had my coffee. I've had a really early start. I need to slow down a bit. I've done an hour and a half. from chasing arrows and now here. I probably need to just go a little bit slower or I'm going to burn out. Keep me going, guys. Keep me going. I've got my fuel to keep me going. Double Sunderland defence for me. Ronaldo's still good for a start, is he, Mackham? I saw he got 45 minutes last time out. Camera has the occasional wobble. Yeah. I choose Man U in 65 because of Frank Stapleton. Oh, is that how you become a Man United fan, Sigurd? We are learning about Sigurd every day. So you're a Man United fan because of Frank Stapleton. I tell you what, Sigurd, you will remember Gordon McQueen, who is the rest in peace Gordon McQueen, who was an amazing contributor to Sky Sports News, Gillette Soccer Saturday, but also a legendary player for Man United in Scotland. His daughter, Hayley McQueen, who I present Sky with, is become a good friend of mine. And Hayley has had an amazing journey to pursue Gordon's dementia, who died after a long, lengthy dementia journey. And it's since been at the tribunal this week, since been reported, and Hayley's did so well with all of her interviews off the back of the news that it's resulted, the dementia was a consequence of heading a football so much. So to everyone out there that does play kids football or is a footballer, just think twice before you're training and you're doing excessive heading of a football. I do worry for the future of a future generation where we're going to hit a plateau where, or a peak, sorry, where there's a ton of footballers suffering, centre backs especially. Made me question, like, kids playing football and stuff. Like, I think excessive heading in training needs to be capped. What about Huel, Gianni? Yeah, it's great. I'm drinking it right now. It's part of my daily routine. We need more Colchester supporters, do we, Wazza? We definitely don't. Become a YouTube member, James. Oh, thank you, mate. Welcome to the squad. Oh, James, you're now going to have an emoji by your name. So I can always... I can always bring you up and you can watch all my videos. You can now go and watch the videos from this week. I've done one on Captaincy last night. Precaution, I believe, for Ronaldo with a 45-minute sub. Okay. Thank you all for coming, joining as well. Sam Nkulu as well. Samki Malu also. Welcome very much, mate. Another new member. So 2 of you have signed up for the squad this morning. That means a lot. Thank you, guys. Welcome to the squad. Paul, morning, Mackham. Heading is banned in my nephew's under 10. Is it, Mark? Is that a new thing? I feel like it should be banned in every kid's football. Like, just don't do it. Bring the ball down in your chest. It's better for your ball control, right? Bring it down with your feet, bring your chest. I'm a Darlington supporter, probably the only one in here. Would you start? I've got an idea. There's 575 of you watching. If around 100 of you do it, this could be quite fun. Write in the chat 1 word or 2 words, the team you support. It could be Colchester. It could be Sydney FC, if that's even a team, or it could be Man United. But I just want to see the array of teams. Come on, Glenn, who's your team? Copenhagen. Derby, Middlesbrough, Ajax. Oh, Palace. The Black Cats. Glenn's also Ipswich, Sunderland. Roma. There we go. Love that. Madrid. Runcorn, Oldham, Palace, Brighton, Liverpool, Hull Tigers. Come on, Cheltenham. I knew that by your flag. I went to uni in Cheltenham. I lived really close to the ground. Man United, Arsenal. You're getting a lot of them. Oh, Swansea, Inter Milan, Scotland. Interesting. Wrexham, Man City, Charlton. Shout out, Mark. Rossinia's Blue Army. If you're asking today, it's Spurs, says the Arsenal fan. A lot of Real Madrids, a lot of Arsenals. I'd say Arsenal, Real Madrid. I've only seen 1 or 2 Barcelonas. I've seen a few Colchester, which is a bit scary. Juventus, come on. A few Ipswich too. Glenn's, okay, FB North does land. Darlington, Walsall, sorry for my pronunciation, butchering it. My own FPL, there we go, Melbourne victory. Drogheda United. Oh, some Circle de Joachim, Asante Kotoko, Juve, AC Milan. I'm delighted to see Roma, Juve, AC Milan, Inter. Yeah, legendary. All the Italian teams. Love that. I live down from the ground in Cheltenham. Regularly go to see my favourite tattoo girl, that artist there. I live down the road from Cheltenham. Oh, no way. Perth Glory, Brescia. Proper football romantic. I remember the days of Pirlo and Roberto Baggio playing for Brescia. There's that one iconic goal. One gets the assist, one the goal. Napoli as well. Thought Napoli, yeah, so many injuries. They really should be qualifying for the Champions League knockouts. Last 16. Quarabag fan, FPL Mackham, shock. They've drawn Newcastle. Marseille, Shazang Peng, Newcastle. Oh, there we go. Should we get back to the FPL? My big decisions this week, guys, if you're just tuning in. Let me just talk you through it. I've got 2 spots up for grabs. I'm selling Lewis Potter and I'm selling Szoboszlai. Now, I think I know what I'm doing, right? I think I'm not doing Chalobah Ahmad. So Chalobah Ahmad was option 1. And I like Ahmad and I like Chalobah. They're both great picks. I think I'm going option 2. I think I'm going with this. Morgan Rogers. I just love Brentford, Brighton, Leeds coming up. And I feel like I've backed against Rodgers for a long time. And every time I watch Rodgers, I vow to get him into my team. It's just time has come. And then I really like Maguire too. I like the 2 home games. So yeah, I think it'll be this. Also, AC Milan after growing up watching Football Tally. Yeah, Baresi Maldini. Is there a Milan shirt behind me? Yeah, that's a Pirlo shirt there. You see it? No. Hang on. There you go. Pirlo 21. And that is a match-worn Totti shirt. That smells of Totti. I'm surprised how small it was. What a shameful Huel is not available in Australia. Yeah. Get your FPL questions coming in for Johnny. Also see a player in his team that he likes. Yeah. James over Chalobah. Yeah, maybe it's just James. It's just minutes, isn't it? Have you planned your wild card yet? I only see Totti. Wildcard E2 for me, very likely. Morning, Johnny. James over Chalobah. I don't think so. I just worry about James. He's not going to play every game. He's really not. If James was rested this weekend, I wouldn't be surprised. Hill over Maguire. That's a real tempter for me too. I think I prefer Maguire. Hill's better for DEFCON, sure, but Maguire's better for clean sheets. Saw Pirlo at the Spurs Milan Legends match. Scored an awesome free kick. I saw that too. Saw that doing the rounds on social. Any concern about Rodgers' teammates going down like flies? A little bit, but I still think they look fine. I still think they will be fine. Captaincy poll, get voting. Most of you are on Bruno. 60% are on Bruno. Love that. Me too. With all chips remaining, how would you play them? So 31's a blank game week, right? EFL Cup final. I'm therefore... Mark. Let me get to that in a sec, Mark. I'm therefore going to go dead end 31, wildcard 32, and then I'll be triple captain and bench boosting around the rest of the doubles and blanks. Any Huel recommendations? The new noodle meals look decent. I've not tried them. Not going to lie, I've not tried them. I am only on the shakes, which is pretty much my breakfast, sometimes my lunch. But I can recommend a banana. It's my new favorite flavor. Just opened my banana bag like a couple of weeks ago, and it's great. Virgil and Szoboszlai. So this is my banana month. January is my banana month. Virgil and Szoboszlai combining again today would be done last week. Yeah, it did work. I'm selling Szoboszlai, but I think he could play right back. I do wonder. XTK News, I think he'll start. I think he's brilliant. Definitely have him in. If you do want a Huel discount code, by the way, for those buying Huel, just type my name in. I think it's Janny. I think the code is just my name, isn't it? Vanilla is best. Black Edition. Daniel Monroe. I can try if genuinely, if anyone is buying and wants a discount code, let me know in the chat and I'll find it. I think it's like Janny 10 or Janny. Thoughts on Mukiele as captain? No, I don't think captain, the defender. Not for me. So if Salah kicks in form, do you have a route in mind? Ooh. Banana flame things are just wrong. I don't have a route in mind, but I just don't see it. I think if Salah gets into form, I would need a very substantial period of returns. I'm not going to see Salah banging a hat-trick today and go, I need Salah in my team. It needs to be more than that. So I think we'd have time because we're not just going to go straight in. Thanks, CH. Yeah, we love all the questions, but only asked them once. Yeah, if you can. And I'm sorry I can't get to all of them. Show some love to Janny. Oh, very nice of you to say, Ross. Oh, yeah, Ross is on the Huel, isn't he? Yeah. Ross, so you'll know my discount code, Ross, because I told you it a couple of days too late. Can you remind us what it is? I think I Instagrammed it to you. Finally, the right code. Guys, 600 of you watching. Thank you very much for joining. I'm really keen to get to 37,100 this morning. I really think we can do it. So if 60 of you want to hit that subscribe button, 62, that'd be amazing. Use Janny 10 previously. So thank you. Oh, there you go. Mark said Janny 10. So it worked. Great. Janny 10 should still work. Try Janny 10. Glenn says, do you have an agent with all the FPL things you do? I actually used to, but now no, I just do it all myself. And my wife helps me. She does like stuff like invoicing and some of the invoicing, but no, I do it myself. I don't have enough partners to need an agent. 37k. Oh, sorry, 37,100 is the aim. Yeah, you were 10 off with January 10. So yeah, I did some stuff with Huel and I'm continuing to use Huel. I'm not currently promoting them, but I'm still promoting them in a way. 25-minute, 55-second run, baby. I'm back for some deadline G. Nice, Kieran. You're on some fitness journey, my man. The part runs, the CrossFit, the paddle. Janny is the code for Huel. Get on it. Yep. I think it's Janny 10, is it? It's just Janny. Do I sell João Pedro for wildcard? And if so, who? If on a transfer, I wouldn't be buying João Pedro because I simply don't think he starts this week. But on wildcard, I completely get why you'd want to go there. I think he's going to be brilliant. And he can come off the bench and score. Yeah. We also need to make new members emotes, especially as CGA is shelved so you can get all the benefits. What's emotes? Kieran wants to contract to Arsenal. Yeah. You're the most relatable content creator. Deserve more partners. Credit. Oh, thank you very much, mate. Well, it's often a YouTube channels often are the success and the amount of subs is often dependent on one being a good content creator. Sure, and those that have the biggest followings are the best content creators, but it's also a combination of time, how long you've had the channel, and also how good you've been in FPL, right? If you have an unbelievable season, your subs shoot up. And since I've been streaming, I've not had one of those seasons. This channel is only 2 years old. So yeah, 2 years old. I hope to have more subscribers soon and be bigger and have more partners, and it's more of a full-time job. But it is my main source of my income. It is my main work. Nuclear Atoms. It's been a very long time, Nuclear. I hope you're well, mate. And congratulations on Real Madrid still having an okay season. Big Real Madrid fan, Nuclear. I'm excited for Benfica, Real Madrid. Mourinho versus Real Madrid again. I think Real Madrid beat Benfica over 2 legs quite comfortably, though. Just came out and say hi. I couldn't attend the last Chasing Guinaro stream. Had some good memories, but at least you're not going anywhere. Very kind of you to say, mate. Nice to see you back again. Hope you're well. We love Nuclear Atoms. It's been a while. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks, mate. Why deadline stream now? A few more hours left. Because I've got a family, mate. That's my weekends are family time too. I've got 2 young kids, so I'll be spending the day with them. But I'm streaming early so I can have a couple of hours with you. I didn't go to ballet this morning with my daughter, and they're off to the garden centre after ballet. So yeah, I'm streaming for a couple of hours this morning. So stay with me. But yeah, ahead of the deadline, I'm on dad duties. Mane for Thiago. No, I'd keep Thiago. Bench boost. Thank you, Luke, for the super chat. Genuinely appreciate anyone that wants to send a super chat, mate. It's so kind of you. I'll try and answer questions regardless, especially if you're a channel member. You don't need to do that, but thank you. Bench booster Bravka. Goodish fixture. Sunderland don't score many. Van Heck's a very good fixture. Hill. And Van Heck. That is a very good bench. And Krupi, sorry. I'd be very tempted. But if you have a wider chip strategy, there are going to be doubles you might want to bench boost in. And if you haven't wildcarded yet, you might be able to set up for a better bench boost. Luke, I would say that's a perfectly good bench boost. But I would also say there's going to be great opportunities later. And there isn't a standout player. They're all good on your bench, but you don't have one where you go guaranteed to get me 6 to 8 points. Maybe not. Sounds like we'll take to Forest. Interesting. Keep one eye on your phone again, Felix, Jenny. Yeah, absolutely. Let me just have a quick check on my WhatsApp. I must admit, I don't expect leaks today. Woo! Currently ranked 28k overall. Can I still win FPL? Absolutely, you can. Always look forward to your content, Jenny. You're humble, genuine, and authentic. Very kind of you to say, mate. How do you think Dorgu injury affects Cunha? Well, it gives Cunha more minutes. Simply, Cunha will get more minutes with Dorgu out. It's a very different setup. I don't see Cunha playing left wing. He might play as an inside forward on the left. Let's see. Cunha's a nice own, of course he is. Nice run, Kieran. I'm halfway through a decathlon. Back for the last 5 minutes. Tomorrow, pole vault is so hard. Whoa, decathlon. That is super, super skilled. I think when I've watched heptathletes and decathletes, I think they're just the most talented track athletes going. To be able to do all those events to an elite level is sensational. I still play the game seriously. Had my best finish last season, 37k. Nice one. Yeah, make sure you keep your studies up. Don't watch as many FPL videos. Well, yeah, your studies are important, mate. And FPL, sometimes you do better when you just take a step back. Hi, mate. I hope you're well. Pickford or Dubravka? Probably Pickford. Will we see the Dean and Janny duo very often? I really hope so, mate. I really hope so. Yeah. I was looking to buy Hill. Instead, I'm going to go Maguire, but I think there's very little in it. Morning, Janny. Cucurelli 0.4 extra. Oh, wow. Look at this. MJM 6345. Thank you so much. Very generous of you, mate. Which 3 would you start this week? Okay. You have to start Gabriel. We're not going to discuss him. We have to start Alderete. The fixture's too good. So then it's 1 of Virgil, O'Reilly, and Dallo. I would definitely not start O'Reilly. I'm not doing that. I'm not sure he starts, and there's always the fear he comes off the bench. It's between Dallo and Virgil. Virgil's got the goal threat, but Dallo's probably got better clean sheet chances. Because of DEFCON 2, I'd go Virgil. I'd probably be benching Dallo just. Is Gakpo a long-term set? A long-term? Probably not. A new member coming in as well. Welcome to the squad, Viking. As a channel member, if you ask a question, I'll answer it. So, yeah, you can also watch all the extra videos. Thank you very much for signing up, mate. Sometimes with FPL, you do need to take a step back and see the wood through the trees. Yeah, I think so. I don't watch a huge amount of content. I do a lot of content. I try not to watch it. Otherwise, I always feel like if you watch too much, you end up. Well, it's dangerous for me if I watch too much because last thing I want to do is use the thoughts of another creator when I'm on, say, TV talking about FPL. You're not as authentic, and I want to be as authentic as possible, right? So when I go on Sky, for example, I don't want to regurgitate an answer on Cole Palmer because I've watched a really good podcast where they gave me a really good line on Cole Palmer. No, that's brilliant information from that content creator. I don't want to repeat that. So I purposely try and avoid it because then it means all my answers are always 100% from me, not from anyone else. Not stolen. What are your thoughts on Watkins, G? Will he play tomorrow? I mean, I thought he'd be out. It was a hamstring injury, but then Emery has said he could play. So got to be really careful with Watkins and the injury. But if I own him, I'm probably not selling him. Thank you for the welcome, and you're more than welcome. Viking Gamer, legend. Hope I'm not benching him. Guys, there's 666. 666. Can it just stay on that number now? Something about 666. We just need to keep on screen. 663. Damn, your team looks great, Janny. 666 in the house. From you, there'll be loads that aren't subscribed, which I totally understand. But I would just be interested to know if you hit that button, we could get to 37,100. So let's just do a quick poll. There'll be loads that aren't subscribed. So are you subscribed to this channel? Yes or no? If you're a no, you might consider hitting it. When you do Sky, you can't mention leaks. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? We often feel we go on air at like. Fortunately, this season it's changed. It used to be on air at 10:30, deadline at 11. You would come off at 11:57, have to react to team news, and sometimes you'd have leaks. Now we do it at 9:30, so it's not a problem. Soberslide to Ahmad and Dai or Sar. Probably Ahmad. Probably Ahmad James. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much, Ivan. This is my first season watching FPL creators. Previously best finished 2 million, currently 30k. Wow. Oh, very well played, Tony. You're having a great season. Very good season. Do subscribe and join the chat. Your questions are very welcome. Yeah. If you're a first timer, let us know. If you're a lurker that's always watched and never asked a question, come and ask a question and tell me if it's your first time. And any first timers out there, I'll make your questions an absolute priority. Good game week. Oh, off to hip hop dance with the daughter. Oh, Glenn, enjoy hip hop with the daughter. Have a good day, mate. Have a good week, and may your arrows be green. You're having an unbelievable season, Glenn. Good luck. You don't need luck. You're having a worldy season. Thoughts on Trossard? Rotation risk. Just don't. He's currently first choice, but if Martinelli or Eze starts on the left, are you surprised? I'm not. Like I just don't see Trossard as like a secure source of minutes, guys. Captaincy is a headache this week, which is fun. Yeah, we did a captaincy poll. I should have screen grabbed it. Damn. Now maybe I still can screen grab it. Yeah, I can. We had 972 votes. We had a really good captaincy poll vote. So let me bring that up on screen. This is where we're at with captaincy. If you want to know where an engaged audience are going with a sample size of 972, it's a really good sample size. We often don't get polls with that many votes. This is where everyone's going. 59% of you are captaining Bruno. 31% of you are captaining Haaland. Haaland is a little bit differential, it feels. And then look, it's pretty much a two-horse race. Just don't know. Yeah, Aussies. First timer. Love the vibe of this stream. Thank you very much, AKZ. If you have a question, let me know. But yeah, appreciate you watching. And if you want to come and say hi to anyone in the chat, do. If you've got a question, not just for me, for the chat, let us know. Does bad football season affect your excitement for FPL? Yeah, definitely, mate. Of course it does. We're Nuclear. You and I and many are football fans first, FPL fans second. So of course, when things are going well with the football and there's lots of goals and it's fun, we often, we're more encouraged to absorb more content and do more. First time on a live too from New Zealand. Love that. Which projected game is wrongly predicted? I love this question. Let's play that game in a second. First timer on a live show from New Zealand. Shout out Scorched Earth 1. First timer. Who do I play between Bowen, Kroupy and Richards? Bowen's got the highest ceiling, absolutely. But the fixture's not there, is it? I'd probably go really boring and say Richards. But Bowen, if he's on pens, maybe there. Great questions. Peter's in the house as well. Hello, mate. First time super chat here. Hi, Matt. Loving the content, especially Sunday debrief. Matt, it's my favourite time of the week. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. We're going to review Leeds Arsenal, Wolves Bournemouth, Brighton Everton, and then the two really juicy games. Chelsea West Ham, I'm so want to do a deep dive there. Liverpool Newcastle, I so want to do a deep dive there. The Sunday debrief tomorrow do not miss it. Who would you bench? You cannot bench Delap because I think Delap starts. And I don't think you can bench Thiago because of the ceiling and he can get pens in any game. I'd probably start Delap and Thiago. But probably would. Tough one, that, because they're good players on your bench. Maybe a bench boost. New member coming in as well. Matt, you also became a different Matthew, became a member. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. The squad's great. You're going to be able to have priority comments. If you ever got a question, you can answer it. And you can watch all my extra videos that are channel only. A shout out to all of our new members today. We've had loads. Peter says, hey to CH. Ultra poll. Haaland 1, Bruno 8, Palmer 0, other 3. Yeah, sample size engaged. Yeah, okay, yeah. The Ultras. Yeah, okay, yeah. The Ultras had a poll. They had Haaland. Okay. I didn't realise. When we did an Ultras poll in the WhatsApp group, only 1 said Haaland and 8 said Palmer. It's a very engaged audience. So yeah, been watching a month now. Great content. Thank you very much, Joseph. Welcome. Hi, mate. I think Liverpool score 3+. Yeah, okay, that's what we were doing. Roland rightly highlighted it. Who's the projection from this Rob T graphic that is well out? What game is well out? What team is well out? Freddie thinks Liverpool score way more than they do. I'm going to say, oh, where's the error here? Where's the error? I'm struggling to see an error. Oh, okay, I've got one. I think Villa are a little bit low. Villa 1.65, I think is higher than that. I'd have Villa at 1.9. I'm a lurker, but subscribed and watch all the videos. I love a lurker that comes and says hello for the first time. Hello, mate. Shout out, Roberto. I cannot wait for the debrief. 3rd week as a subscriber. Yeah, it's fun. Probably not wrong, but hope Palace get more than 1.8. Yeah, that's a low-scoring game forecast, isn't it? Sunday debriefs in Mussy. I wish you would consider doing a debrief after all the matches have been played. Yeah, I know. Oh, another new member in the house. Thank you so much, Dantes. If you want to become a member, like there's so many today, the QR code on screen is there. You can scan it. Likewise, you can click below. Being a member supports me. But hopefully, for a very small fee, you get value for money. You get to ask a question whenever you want, and I'll respond on any of my videos or in the lives, and you get to watch all my extra content. Albin, kick Garner or Foden for and die. I'd sell Foden to Ndai. I'd sell Foden not to Ndai. I'd probably sell Foden to Rodgers, or I'd sell Foden to a Man United attacker. Ndai's best fixture was last week, and he did blank. Bruno captain, a good way to get away from casual managers. Yeah, maybe, but the casual managers have been winning out this week. I'm so happy to finally be a member of the squad. I've been watching you for a while in the content. Would you start Bowen or João Pedro? Probably Bowen, because I think João Pedro will be benched. I really do. Keep Soboslai or sell. I am selling Soboslai with a very heavy heart, mate. This is what I'm doing this week. You can see who I'm selling. Soboslai and Lewis Potter. Now, Soboslai is perfectly good, but sometimes there's just better. First timer, who do I buy? Maguire, Alderete, Hill. I'm buying Maguire this week, but Alderete, go Mukiele. Mukiele is better than Alderete. I don't know why everyone owns Alderete. I'm seeing it so much. Mukiele's always been better. Yeah, there's a big difference there. Look at the points. But genuinely, I think Maguire this week, sure, Sunderland, but long term. New subscriber, love the channel. Start Tarkowski or Cash? Probably Cash, given the fixture. First time watching your videos. Love the other vids. I have Mukiele and Alderete playing them both. I would absolutely play both. Thiago is sat on my bench, which I'm worried about. Though, would you drop Cash or Wilson for him? Yeah, I'd start Thiago over Cash Wilson. I really would. The thing is with Thiago, it just takes a penalty, doesn't it? And you can get a penalty in any tough fixture. Janny, he asked this question. Oh, did he? Where's AKZ8661's question? Have I missed a member's question? Oh, where is it? I can't see it. Oh, sorry, guys. I can't see it. Ask it again if you can. Any channel members, I will prioritize your questions. But first timers, first time saying first time. Mane and Senesi or Thiago and Hill? Probably Mane and Senesi. No. Sorry. Thiago and Hill. Thoughts on Buendia on wildcard? Not bad. Cheap. Nice differential. Love the content from Cape Town. My favourite city in the world. I definitely have considered Chalobah. In fact, to the point where I was going to do this. So these are the 2 slots I was filling. And look who pops in. Chalobah and Ahmad. I'm not going with that, though. That was my first option. Look, Chalobah's great. Ahmad's great. And this could really bite me. In fact, I might poll it. I might poll it in a minute. When did I change my team? I haven't made my transfer. This is my team on screen now. I've not actually changed it. It's very likely going to be Maguire and Rodgers coming in. 2 free transfers. Many following me becoming members. Yeah, James, you set the tone there, mate. Mukiele is expensive now. Fair, okay. I did only pay 4 for him. Hoping for a Palmer Hall today. I'd love to see Palmer Hall, even though I don't own him. Abin, is Wirtz instead of Rodgers or a Rice a bad move? I just much prefer Rodgers than Wirtz. I really do. Just for the sort of talisman. I'll retype for you, Gianni, if he doesn't paste it again. Oh, nice one. Alderete's a poor man, Michele's. Yeah, it's much better. I like the sea lions in Cape Town. Yeah, I love the sea lions in Cape Town. And the penguins, Boulders Beach. Start Cherky Thank you so much for the super chat, Brian. Cherky, Alderete. Oh, do you know what? I just start Alderete. I think Sunderland keep a clean sheet. I really do. A creeper here. Do you mean a lurker? Here's to Green Arrow, says CH. Yeah, rightly so. Bench 2. Here we go. Thank you very much, Jay. AKZ's question. Oh, look at this channel is amazing. We've got channel mods like CH and Jay that I missed a question and they've gone and I just looked, I couldn't see it. Jay's gone and found it and then we make sure it's answered. So I genuinely love the fact that we've built a community on this channel that will do things like this. So look, whether or not the answer is one you're going to want, but Gahey, Bowen, Wilson, Krupi, if you're benching 2 of them, who'd you go? I mean, you've got to start Wilson the way he's playing. And I think Gahey probably keeps a clean sheet or got a good chance. But Bowen's got the ceiling. I'd be benching Krupi because the minutes he'll probably get 60. I'd be tempted to bench either Gahey and Krupi or Bowen and Krupi. Any other South Africans in the chat? Let us know. I miss CGA already too. 50-50 choice on wildcard, strike or Hill. Hill for me. Football side, Cape Town, I need to visit. Yes. João Pedro captain. I don't think João Pedro starts. I don't want to turn anyone away from him because I think he's a good buy long term. And I certainly don't want to tell you who to captain. He could bang. If he starts, he's going to bang. I just think the lap starts. Chelsea play on Tuesday. They played Wednesday, this weekend, Tuesday. João Pedro ain't playing and starting all 3 of them. And I think he starts on Tuesday. Definitely the best seat in the world, Cape Town. Yeah, it is for me. Chalobah since Gameweek 14 he's been incredible. Trust me, go there. Oh, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Play Tarkowski or Nunes. Nunes for me. Start to Bravkor, Verbruggen. Probably Verbruggen. 717 of you in the chat. Guys, I've got a poll running. There are almost 20% of you that aren't subbed. If I can change a few of your minds, that'd be amazing. So what's 20% of 700 and how many are watching? Hang on. Where's my StreamYard? 718. So 140 of you. 140 of you aren't subbed. If you want to hit that button, guys, you'd get me to our target of 37,100. So please do consider hitting that subscribe button if you want to support. It just helps you rather than the YouTube controlling you, by subscribing, you're controlling YouTube's algorithm and it will show you my videos more often. 0.2 million on Mukiele over Alderete has gone a long way. Yeah. Long time watcher, first time commenting. Oh, Kieran, congrats on the wild card, mate. It looks like a good team so far. I'd go Sanchez, Dubravka, I'd go Gabriel, I'd go Timber. I'd probably go Chalobah. I can't fault that defense. Double United attack, Enzo, Rodgers, Wilson. Yeah, Haaland, Thiago Mané. It's amazing. It's amazing. You're going to bench Mane? Definitely. I'd probably bench Munoz this week, reluctantly. And then maybe go with the back 3. Maybe you bench one of your Arsenal. You got to start Mukiele and Chalobah, haven't you? And Gabriel. Good stuff. Thanks for waking up early to this stream. Mate, I've been up since 4:55. My daughter, thank you very much. Would you start Tarkowski or Harry Wilson? Harry Wilson for the ceiling, I think. Yeah. O'Reilly, Chalobah, Szoboszlai to Rodgers. Does that work? Yeah, I mean, that definitely works, mate. For me, yeah, it works for me. But I've got Lewis Potter problem. Oh, Christ. Shall I go Chalobah over? I mean, I could do that. I wanted to keep O'Reilly, though. Oh, dude, don't tempt me. No, I'm selling Lewis Potter next week. I'm selling O'Reilly in the future if I need to. He's like my out, but he might be first choice. First time I hear from Norway. What are your thoughts on bench boost in a single game week? Fine in a single game week. And you've just wildcards, you've got a good squad. I always play bench boost and wildcard next to each other. It makes sense, right? You've got a fresh team of everyone that actually plays before players get dropped or injured or suspended or lose their form. Oh, swell. Another new member. Thank you very much for joining, mate. Welcome to all our channel members today. If you've got questions, the benefit of being a member is, like Macam, I always bring up your comments as a priority. Of course, non-channel members get questions too, but just less priority. Bench Wilson or Richards? probably Richards. Little duo dilemma here, says Ice G. Am Adam Barry or Anderson and JP? I'm Adam Barry. On our way home with a new kitten, Billy, after cake and coffee for our 5-year anniversary. Oh, Paul, enjoy the new kitten, mate. And congrats on the anniversary. Which goalkeeper's making the most saves and keeping clean sheets? Roofs is brilliant. Bench fodder. I had Chalobah for ages. It's never crossed my mind to drop him. Oh, Mark, you're tempting me on. Wait, can I afford Chalobah? Let me just see. Let me just look at my team for a minute. Let's just say I sell O'Reilly. I don't think I can afford that suggestion. If I sell O'Reilly to Chalobah, and then Soberslide to Rodgers, that doesn't work. Doesn't work. Can't afford that anyway. Yeah, I'll be 1.2 short. I'll be way short. But what I can do this morning, I'm just going to check. It wasn't price rises overnight that stung me, but they weren't due to rise. Is Maguire in for Lewis Potter and Rodgers in? Yeah, 0.0. Phew. Hadn't checked that this morning. I think I'm doing Rodgers and Maguire, guys. I think I'm doing Rodgers and Maguire. Feels right. I've thought about it all week. I think Ahmad gets benched. Oh, I don't see that. No, he's strongly first choice. Love to vibe in this chat every week. Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks to all the channel members. Yeah. Gee, if you had more money in the bank, would you change the players you are buying today? Yeah. Yeah. I'd go Chalobah and Rodgers. Or Chalobah and Burmo. But you can't have them all, can you? Going for a run. Good luck, mate. See you on the debrief, mate. See you this time tomorrow. Oh, we'll be finished by this time tomorrow. Play Mukiele versus Burnley at Highmore. Guys, if you own Mukiele, you have to start him this week over anyone. Chelsea defence is unreliable. It is, but the fixtures are amazing for Chalobah. Look at these fixtures for Chalobah. West Ham, Wolves, Leeds, Burnley. I mean, I might just be here buying Chalobah in Gameweek 26. Like, let's see. Let's see where we land. First timer. Yeah, Xhaka out. Barry and Bruno for -4. Yeah, Thiago Rodgers, great. O'Reilly and KLP are too close in price, weirdly. Yeah, they are very close in price. And one of them starting for one of the best teams in the world, and the other one's not starting for a bottom half team. Like, planning to gamble James as he captains. Good record. Wow. I don't know if Reece James starts. Excuse me, I really don't know if he starts. Remember, Chelsea play on Tuesday and they've just played on Wednesday. Green arrows for everyone. Yeah. Off you. Mate tracks, mate. Off you go, Tony. Have a good day, mate. Do Maguire, Gianni. You'll be kicking yourself if you don't. And he's the type that can do something because he has goal threat. Cheers, Mukiele on the wall. Do you want to see my wall? I've got. Can anyone get? Can you ever see the players on my wall? Like, I know who they are, right? So I look at the image and go, yeah, that looks like him. But can you see enough? He plays for an FPL team. Legend, 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 legend. I bet you can't work out those two. Give me some names on the wall, guys. Just subscribed from Rome. Oh, Mike, do you live in Rome? I miss living in Italy. Love your attitude to FPL. Cucurella and strong XGLS game. And Chalobah may not get DEFCON in the next 4 opponents. Yeah. Cucurella. Hatto's been getting quite a bit of game time. And I think Cucurella will miss a game. But he'll play most. Chalobah does get DEFCON vast majority of the time. But you're right. With the easier opposition, maybe he doesn't. I just think Chelsea, I don't know how. Chelsea under a senior can see chances. And I think even with the fixtures, Chalobah could lose some. Could lose some what feels like clean sheets. Is that Pirlo in a Juve shirt? Yes, it is, Freddie. It is Pirlo. Yeah, you've all got Pirlo. It's not Del Piero is there, but you can't see him. It's there in the green above. That's Del Piero there. Kissing the trophy. 2006 World Cup win. Any other guesses? Any other? Come on, someone's going to get more than Pirlo. Come on, this is an iconic image of world football taken, I think, at France 98. You can guess who it might be just based on the colour. That is Buffon. There. Buffon and Cannavaro. Yeah, Cannavaro's topless. Buffon, they're celebrating a win. Oh, yeah, do send a picture of the kitten. Yeah, the midfield was Pogba, Marquisio, Vidal, and Pirlo. Unbelievable. Grosso versus Germany. Absolutely is there. Where's Grosso? That is Grosso. Good spot. That is Grosso. That's a great spot. Best game I've ever watched. Italy beating Germany in Dortmund, semi-final of a World Cup. Totti is also there in the red. Yep, that's Totti. That is Ronaldo. Congrats, you got it. That's Ronaldo, as in R9. Did you watch Euro 2000? Of course I did. I cried when Italy lost. Guys, 658 of you watching, getting your questions. Let's do some more FPL chat before we lose all the viewers, shall we? Are some of the frames crooked at an angle? No, they're just crooked. Yeah, I'm just rubbish at keeping them straight. Got any Nedved on the wall? I don't actually. I don't. By the way, that was Badjo. Let me just that's Roberta Badjo in '94. Show us close up of the wall. I will, but I'll lose view. Take the camera off. I'm still forgetting Euro 1000. Yeah. Do you have Badjo there? Yeah, just showing you Badjo. Got a couple of Badjo on the wall, to be fair. There's more. The wall continues. All right. So, FPL questions. Let's do it. Thoughts on playing a Stev over Chow? Don't mind it, actually. I'd probably do it. Why are you selling Soboslai? There's always goals in Liverpool, Newcastle. I know there is. And Soboslai is perfectly good. But sometimes you have to sell a good player for a better player. Sorry, a good player for what you think is a better player. Soboslai could, of course, sting me. But next week, have you seen Soboslai's fixtures moving forward? Like, they're not great. And I already have Ekatike. I've already got Virgil. I've got commitment already for Liverpool. They play City next week. I think and look, Soboslai could even end up at right back today. We don't know. Are you sub to the channel, guys? 20% of you are not. If I can convince that 20% to hit that subscribe button, that'd be awesome. So look, do consider it, and we'll get to 37,100. You can help me get there. Just checking on WhatsApp. Emotional endings, chasing green arrows. Rodgers, Orton, Burmo next week. I mean, I'm going Rodgers this week. Save me, Gianni. Need to bench 2 of Thiago Wilson, Senesi, and João Pedro. Oh, that's horrible. I hate the benching ones when they're so close like that. Probably João Pedro, because I don't think he starts, but so risky. You got to start Wilson. I miss Football Town Channel 4 back in the day. What a weekend. Yeah, so good. Oh, Sampdoria. They're at the bottom of Serie B now, towards the bottom. I have 5 free transfers, best picks. I mean, look at my team and look at my wildcard video I did in the week. I'd be looking at Man United players. I'd be looking at Chelsea players. Should have captained Bruno or Palmer? Up to you guys. We're going to do a poll on my team. I'm going to end the subbed poll. Start a poll. Who should Jenny buy his 2 spots available? Do I buy Ahmad and Chalobah? Or do I buy Rodgers and Maguire? Get voting, guys. Keen to know what you think here. I've not completely locked in. Going to miss watching Chasing You Now as my son. Oh, thanks, Matt. Yeah. I'll miss it too. I will get Dean on this channel, though. Chasing Green Arrows was never my channel, guys. So it wasn't my decision. I would have, loved to have stayed, but all good things must come to an end. And this is my channel and always has been. So of course is my focus. I think Chelsea have looked a little bit leaky at the back. Me too, which is part of the reason why I'm edging on the other option. I'm edging on the other option. Guys, I have got a good graphic here from Rob T. Projected goals this game week. Haaland. Look at the share for Haaland. 36% of Man City's contributions. Is it coming to an end? Yeah, Chai, we just did our last show. Just did our last show this morning, mate. Done. Kaput. CGA is gone. Dean and I are gutted it's ending, but we've known it was coming for some time, and we've spoken about it a lot on the last few shows. But yeah, end of an era. But what I would like to do, Chai, I want to do a midweek live on this channel, knowing now we won't have Chasing Green Arrows. So like a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, we do a Chasing Green Arrows like show. And I think me, Dean, and Chai would be quite a good 3. So maybe Chai can come on and do it with Dean and me. Who do a week here with him? You guys called it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Maybe we start it next season or pick it up this. I don't know. CJ is over. Yeah, Chasing Green Arrows is done, guys. Sad times. But yeah, it allows me to concentrate more on my efforts with this channel. Projected share and goals, projected goals, 0.74. I mean, Haaland just smashing it this week with this projection. Bruno, worth noting, way down with 0.39 and 19% share. But let's remember, Bruno gets points for other things. He gets assists, he gets DEFCON, he gets a clean sheet point. That is why a lot will be looking at Bruno. It's the routes to points. But Evan Nilsson, super high. I'm surprised at that. I think Wolves will give Bournemouth a good game. And then Gyökeres, Ekitike, Welbeck, Watkins, Palmer, all fairly high as well. In terms of games, the projections, the teams most likely to score the most, Chelsea 2.18, they're the highest. And then you've got very close to 2, Man United, City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. I think there's going to be quite a lot of goals. It's mad. Gyökeres has 24% of Arsenal goals. Does he? Really? What, in the league? No. Oh, this calculation. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it should be 10%, right? Sorry, I'll leave it on screen. Teams that are most likely to keep clean sheets this week. As always, Arsenal, but slightly better than that. And I'd agree with the bookies here. Sunderland at 43%, Arsenal at 42%. Who else is high? Forest at 35%, Man United at 35%, Chelsea at 34%. I think Chelsea have got a very good chance of a clean sheet today. I might kick myself not going Chalobah. I really might kick myself there. Chalobah is a really good buy, and he's good for DEFCON too. Have to remember that. Chalobah has DEFCONed in 4 of his last 5. Worth noting, in a lot of those games, he has like scraped it. Remember, he needs 10. He's had 13, 11, 12, 10 in his last 4. So he does hit his DEFCON, but don't be surprised in a few games if he gets a 9, because he doesn't hit it convincingly. He's not like beasting DEFCON. He's doing very well in it, but he's not beasting it. Maguire, on the other hand, isn't as good for DEFCON. He got an 11 versus Arsenal, but that was Arsenal. He got 7 against City. And then this season, obviously, Maguire's not been playing sets of 90, so it's quite hard. Against Liverpool, he did play 90 and got it. And then he had like 65, 69, 28 minutes. So it's hard to gauge his DEFCON when you're not getting 90s. And that was because Amorim, do you remember? Always took a centre-back off because he just loves it. Ortega is signed for Forest, by the way. That is Ortega, the Man City goalkeeper. Does he come in and be first choice? Probably. Probably does. Oh, apparently there was a big bust up after the Bournemouth loss involving Curtis Jones, Virgil, and Slot. That's why Curtis Jones was dropped from Qarabag. And then they leaked a story about Inter and Jones. Interesting. I mean, you're not going to drop Slot out, are you? Like, sorry, you're not going to drop Virgil out. He's Slot's boy. He's captain, and yeah. Wow. I think Virgil's sneakily like just a good long-term own, and I know he's been rubbish for FPL. The goal last week helps. He's kept some really good clean sheets in the Champions League. By the way, Liverpool's Ekitike, there's a chat he could get a 1-match suspension. by the club. The club would give him a suspension because he made a comment on Instagram. Have you guys seen this? I've just seen it for the first time. So he makes a jab at Gahey Saga. He comments on Instagram with like Gahey and emoji, which the Liverpool board weren't happy with. Trust me, they're not going to give him a ban for an important Premier League game when they've got no other forwards. It'll be like an FA Cup game, and it's like, yeah, he was going to miss it anyway. Bear that in mind. Guys, thank you all for watching. I want to do some quick fire questions. I'm here to answer your questions, so let's get back to that. And guys, thank you all for watching. If you're watching for the first time and you've never asked a question before, come in and say hi. Start Mane or Thiago? Thiago. Only issue with Reece James is where he plays. Yeah, trust me, Reece James ain't going to play 3 times a week. Like, he is not going to start today and Tuesday. He'll miss one of them. The hamstrings have been fine, though, because Maresca didn't play him as a wing-back or full-back, so he never had to do the sprints. When Reece James doesn't have to sprint, he's actually can stay fit. You just got to manage it. And so far, Rosenior's managing it. And Maresca, he's been fit for a long time, Reece James. We don't think he's fit because we see him not playing 3 times a week and he always misses them. He's not missing them through injury. He's missing them through managing the situation and rest. And that absolutely is key for Reece James. He cannot be flogged. He cannot be Saka or Enzo or... Sorry, I'm just filling up my water bottle. I'm not weeing. Did that sound like a wee? I'm filling up my bottle so I can have some of my dregs. 4.6 defender, probably Richards, but I mean, I'd look at 4.3 Maguire. Is who I'm buying. Thank you to all the new members, says Paul. Yeah, thank you, guys. So many new members today. Thoughts on Harry Wilson against Man United? Look, if you own Harry Wilson, you keep him in your team. Harry Wilson's a really, really good own. Like, surprises us every week. Super consistent. Talisman, set pieces, 90 minutes mostly. He can always cause a surprise. Like, last week, the Harry Wilson free kick, it's not a 5-point goal. It's an 8-point goal because he's so good at all the underlyings in the BPS that when he does do well and does get a simple assist or a goal, it's usually worth more than the 3 or the 5 because he gets the bonus with it. James was one player. Maresca listened to medical advice. Yeah. Lots of bench and dilemmas. Diaz or Thiago this week? I'll drop one. Oh, don't know. Who's captain, Haaland or Bruno? Captaincy poll, guys. The answer on the captaincy poll was this. 972 of you voted, and a lot of you are going Bruno. Over the Hill mentions my squad value. It's all right. I can't remember off the top of my head, but Miley's good. Miley plays, but you're right. It's looking thin with Guiu. I think Guiu probably becomes Mane very soon, probably for the double if they get it. Mukiele or Thiago? Mukiele. I wouldn't be buying West Ham players. Some of it was not for me. You got to sell Dorgu out for 10 weeks. 700 of you watching. How are you voting in my poll? Helping me with my team. Yeah, it's pretty mixed. Oh, that's pretty mixed. I think I'm going to go Rodgers and Maguire. If I go Rodgers and Maguire, my squad looks like this. And my 11 looks like... that. Thanks, Jane. Look forward to this. Yeah, we'll see you on Sunday debrief, mate. Might just captain Haaland for a differential. Yeah. O'Reilly's definitely a keeper if he starts DM. The problem is Rodri exists. He only started at DM because Rodri was suspended in the champs. Don't be selling Semenyo. Do not sell Semenyo, guys. Don't do it. Bench 2, Thiago, Mateus Nunes, and Die. I'd probably start. I'm going to say Mateus Nunes. I don't know. It's a tough call. Or maybe Thiago, the ceiling. Thiago. Dewsbury Hall or Bowen? Dewsbury Hall. given the fixture. Who is a must-own player for next? The only must-own players in FPL right now. This is a great question. Who are the must-own players in FPL right now? I'm going to say there's two. I'm only going to say there's two. Some will think there's five. Some will say there's one. Some will say there's none. Guys, put in the chat your must-have players. I think there are only two must-have players. And shock, Haaland's not one of them. Look, I think Haaland's great. I wouldn't even think about selling him. But is he a must-own? I think everyone should own Bruno and Gabriel. I'm going to say they're the only two. Peter just said exactly the same thing. Whoa. Okay. The first three answers all said the same thing without Haaland. That's really interesting. Haaland and Gabriel. Who are the must-own players? We're going to do another. I'm going to do a poll around this as well. Start a poll. And remember, must-haves change every week, every part throughout the season. If there was only one, if there was only one must-have FPL option, who would it be? It's just this week's narrative. Absolutely. Must-have Bruno, Gabriel, Enzo, Rogers, and Rice. Whew. Don't own them. I don't even own all of them. Enzo, I've seen a few Enzos. Yeah, I wouldn't say Enzo's a must-have though. He's a great own, but must-have is a strong term. To say must-have, you've got to be like, you see a team and go, why have you not got him? And I don't see a team without Enzo and go, why don't you have Enzo? You know? Good luck, Paul, mate. Only one, Gabriel. If you had to pick one, really interesting, Gabriel comes out on top. If there was only one must-have player in FPL at the moment, who is it? Haaland, Bruno, Gabriel. 45% are saying Gabriel. Yeah, have a good day, Paul, mate. 750 of you in the house. Guys, we are approaching. We might just do it. We might just hit the subscriber number of 37,100. We need 20 of you to hit that button. If you are new around here or you're not subscribed and you're a lurker, come in and say hello in the chat, but also hit that like and subscribe button. How are we doing for likes as well? Are we on, what do I want for likes? 200? Let's have a look. I've not checked it once. Let's have a look. How many have we got? How many have we got? Oh, I've got a bloody ad. Oh, amazing. Loads of you have liked. 300. Thanks, guys. Means a lot. Helps the algorithm massively. Yes, subscribe lurkers and new viewers. And if you are a newbie, come and say hi. I wouldn't say Rogers is an amazing player. Great FPL pick. Must have is strong. I don't see teams without Rogers and go, you have to buy Rogers. And that's the test. I see teams without Gabriel and I say you need to buy Gabriel. What does the hype do? I don't know. What does the hype do? Can someone tell us? Jay, you might know. I don't even have the hype button option. Let's see what it does. Guys, if you have the hype button option, I don't have the hype button. If you want to hype it, that'd be amazing. Press the hype button. Let's see what it does. I thought I subscribed weeks ago. Yeah, people often think they're subscribed when they're not. I wouldn't be free hitting this week. I don't like it. Unless your team is absolutely dreadful. But hype is a function on mobile, not PC. Oh, right. What does it do, though? If you press the hype button, what's... New sub. Ah, newbie. Hi, who to bench? Headache, Tarkowski or Anderson? Oh. Everton clean sheet odds. What are they? 19%. He'll get DEFCON, though, Tarkowski. He will get DEFCON. I'd probably start Tarkowski. Anderson will probably get DEFCON too. Who are your thoughts on best free hit week if I'm on what? Oh, wait for a double game week or a blank game week, King Parks, from 31 onwards. Is hype only available on recordings or catch up? I'm not sure. Oh, maybe. I'm on mobile, no hype. Maybe hype isn't a live thing. We're learning together. Hype helps the algorithm to get new video. Yeah, but how? The hype button is YouTube is basically a way for viewers to boost small creators. Okay. So maybe when you watch one of my videos next week, you can press the hype button. See if that will just do an experiment, see if it works. It boosts your video on the homepage apparently, and it's just there for like 2 hours after the thing goes up. Hype gets you on leaderboard to reach new audiences. So when I do a video next week, I'll put a call out for those watching on mobile to hype it and let's see if it works. It's like a super like. Okay. We'll try it next week. If any of you watch my videos, my transfer plans or my team selection, there's a separate list of hype. Right. We'll try and do like a thunderclap hype moment where I get 50 people or 100 of you watching to hopefully do it. It's not a live thing. Thanks, guys, for all the info. 760 of you in the house. I'm here to answer your FPL questions. If you are watching going, Gianni never answers my questions, or if I put a question in the chat, it won't get answered. If you are a first timer and I've not seen your name before, and you come into the chat and I see it and you say, I'm a first timer, this is my question, I promise you I'll answer it as long as I see it. Get your questions in. If you're a channel member, I will see your emojis. I will prioritize you. And if you're not any of those things, you're a regular viewer, you're already a subscriber, you're not a channel member, put your question in. I'll still try and answer it. I'm going to do some quick fires, okay? Let's go real quick fire. First timer. What's your question, mate? Come on, Adam. I need your question. Thiago to Evan Nilsson or Virgil van Dijk to Senesi? Senesi, probably. Van der Ven to Senesi. Not sure what hype does. Gianni, I could not resist. I have wildcarded. Whoa, I've done a wildcard video. Go check out the draft. Another first timer in the chat. First timer, start one of Bowen Tarkowski or Nico Riley. Probably Tarkowski. I don't think Nico Riley starts. Wirtz to Enzo or Rodgers. I'm going to say Rodgers just. Keep Ekitike. I'm a first timer on here. I'm on Palmer captain. No, have fun with Palmer. Why not? First timer. Do you think Enzo may be benched? I think he's good for minutes. I think he's a bit of a minutes monster. I think he'll play. Dallo or Wilson, who to bench? Ooh, probably Dallo just. Double Arsenal defence or double Chelsea defence on wildcard. Always double Arsenal. Whoa, what a generous super chat. Thank you so much, Sarkin. You deserve a Costa coffee. Keep up the great work. Oh, mate. I don't know where in the world you are, but $19.99 in dollars gets me, that's about £14. That gets me over 2 Costas. Not quite 3, but it gets me 2. Thank you so much, mate. Genuinely, I'll buy myself a Costa coffee next week. I've got a Costa nearby. In my local town, the coffee shop is a Costa. Pizza or burger? Pizza, always. First timer, Wirtz to Enzo or Rodgers? I've answered that one. I'm third in the league. Can I make number 1? Always Tommy Guns. Always. First timer, bench one of Ekitike, Rice and Dyer Tarkowski. Do not bench Ekitike. Do not bench. I'd bench one of your Everton lads. First timer here. Your favourite footballer player of all time is either Maldini, Pirlo, or Baggio, or Del Piero. Oh, I can't pick. For different reasons, I like them all. As a kid growing up, it was Baggio and Del Piero. My dad's has always been Maldini. And then in later years, Pirlo was just a genius. Virgil or Elliot Anderson? Virgil just. These guys lying about being first timers. I don't know. They might not be. Is it just to get your question? I'm hoping there's an honesty policy here. And if you say you're a first timer, you genuinely have, for the first time ever, come into the chat and hit the subscribe button. Anderson and Van Dijk to Hill to, yeah, I like those moves. From Hong Kong, Tarkowski versus Romero or Thiago or Cherky. Whoa. I'd probably start Tarkowski and I'd probably start Thiago. Not first timer, but at least I'm honest. Start one of Cunha, Wilson, Thiago, Van Dijk. I'll go Cunha. 2-timer, Watkins replacement. Keep Watkins. Ekitike is a good replacement at the same price. If not Thiago, long term's good. Thoughts on selling Hall to Chalobah? I'd keep Hall, but Chalobah's great. Whoa, we are doing some good first timers. Bench boost to Bravka, Chalobah, Manoz, Krupi Jr. It's a good bench boost. Yeah, why not? I'm a second timer now. Starting you, Watkins. Yeah, if you've got Watkins started, Maldini was so good. Is Palmer now must have? Absolutely not. Bench Krupi or Wilson? I'd stay probably bench Krupi. Do you think O'Reilly will start? It's a coin toss between Ake, O'Reilly, and Ait Nori. I'm gonna say O'Reilly starts over Ait-Nouri, but I'm so torn on it to the point where I myself am benching O'Reilly because I'm not so sure. And the problem with O'Reilly, when he doesn't start, there's a very good chance he comes off the bench and he gets a point. Chai, what time are you streaming today? Did you WhatsApp me back? I want to raid you if you're streaming at 11:30. Let me know. Let me know what time you're starting. If not, if you're starting later than 11:30, I guess I could just still raid you, couldn't I? And then just go to your waiting room. First timer, Gianni, I have a question. Come on. Yeah, I know. That old chestnut's worked quite nicely. I did definitely, but I'm not recognizing the names. I don't recognize Con 1E. First timer, is Captain Broby insane? Yes, it is. He's very good, but I don't think captain. Look, Sunderland don't score many, even against Burnley at home. Don't expect goals. I think that's ambitious. I do think that's a bit ambitious. Ronaldinho, favourite player of all time. What a genius he was. He's on the wall. He's on the wall. He's on the wall. You can't see him. He's just out of shot. So next to Pirlo, there is Totti, and then after that is Ronaldinho. Old timer, bench Thiago, Barry, Tarko, or Hill. Hill. Watkins, Emery said he's probably fine. Another these first timers. You lot better not be lying. If you're a first timer, you should be subbing, and my sub numbers are not going up. I'm just saying. First timer here. Start Alderete or Mateus Nunes. Ooh, you got to start. You got to start your Sunderland defenders. Start your Sunderland defenders. You have to. I'm a lurker and first timer. You are by my favourite FT. Thank you, Phil, mate. Very kind of you to say. Do subscribe and join the community. 11:25. Nice. Good one, Chai. I know there's 730 words and loads of questions, but thoughts on Watkins? I have a free transfer sell. There's a very, very good chance he's injured because he said hamstring, right? But Emery's come out and said he's had a scan and he could be fine. Like, I don't think I'd sell him because he's got good fixtures anyway, even if he doesn't start. Just if you've got a good first sub, don't sell him. Last timer, need money, sell Saka to get Bruno. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, road to 10k subs for Chai. Amazing. Fifth timer here. Start more for Miley. Is Palmer captain too risky? I think he starts. Nice differential. How many transfers do you reckon you should roll after a wild card? So subjective. Depends what comes up in your team. Tardelli celebration versus Germany was my first memory of Italian football, and that is on the wall. Fills me with emotion. It does me, mate. Oh, Sigurd, you absolute legend. Thank you so much for the super chat, mate. Went crazy after 31 points last week. Whoa, Sigurd. No. You're like 2k in the world. A minus 16. I mean, play it how you want to play it, mate. But that is big. Sigurd, don't worry about missing CGA. We will fill the gap on this channel. But oh my God, a minus 16. What does that look like? And what's your rank? Hi from India, Ekatike to Pedro or Evan Nilsson. Ekatike to Pedro or Evan Nilsson. Oh, wow. I just keep him. Just keep Ekatike. Long-time subscriber, but never commented. Wildcard this week. Thoughts on Gahey as a differential? Really good differential. And he's cheap, 5.2. Yeah, definitely. When if Watkins fit, will Abraham be taking minutes off him? Not massively in the Prem. Be more cup games. But of course, you get some early subs. But yeah, he's still hard first choice, isn't he? I think Villa strikers could become the same as Newcastle with Visser. Yeah, you will get some rotation, but Visser's first choice and Watkins' first choice, and the others, yeah, early subs now matters. Subscribe for a while, but first time in the chat. Keep Palmer and Saka until we find out more about double game week. Yeah, and we will find out on Tuesday. You've got Bruno. You're well set. Should I bench Harry Wilson or Ekatike? Probably bench Harry Wilson. I think Ekatike is amazing. Loving this chat on the night shift. No sleep and I have a house viewing at 30 minutes. Oh, how was the house viewing last week, Mackham? I never asked you. I might have missed it on the group. Two-timer. Don't tell the missus. Minus 16. Just use the wild card. Yeah, Sigurd. If you now, after doing the minus 16, hit the wild card button, that minus 16 gets reverted, goes back. I would be very tempted to just wild card. I'm with James there. Sigurd. Oh, have you already wildcarded? You might have already wildcarded. Are you stopping CGA? No. Oh, sorry, we're not stopping lives. Chasing Green Arrows, it isn't my channel and it never has been. So I was privileged to present on Chasing Green Arrows for 4 years. But yeah, unfortunately, it's come to an end. Today was our last ever stream. It just means I'm going to spend more time and energy on my channel, though, right? So this channel is going to get more lives, more attention. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel, and I will try and bring on more guests like Chai, like Dean, to help fill the void, because there will be a void for me and maybe for some of you guys. Chasing Green Arrows will leave. Love the hanging shirts. Have a Cantona one, but debating whether to hang it from a frame shirt. Yeah, frames are great. The reason I don't frame is I've got so many shirts and I like to rotate and I can't frame them all. Also, framing is expensive. I also like the fact I can see the front. If you hang them, I can turn them around. Like that's an awesome Maradona shirt. Like I want to see the front sometimes, not just the 10, you know. Yeah, no early Saturday game today. Wow, guys, it's been such an amazing chat today. Such an amazing chat. The info on Watkins was he's apparently had a scan and it all looks fine. But yeah, it was a hamstring, and that usually means timeout. So I'd be worried. Captaincy poll up on screen, guys. God, I feel like I'm getting a bit of a headache. I've been going at 100 miles an hour since 8. It's now 10:40. Going to need a wee soon as well. Thank you so much for everyone that's joined for the entirety. Jay, you've been with me since 8 a.m., mate. I really appreciate that. I feel like I need to help some of you guys out that help me out. Like, Jay, we need to talk. We need to talk about your art. How can I promote it on this channel, mate? Come on, let's have that conversation. You need to lean on me heavier for that. Good for these when you do an stream. Yeah. Well, that's why the Sunday debriefs, they hit the Australian audience quite nicely because it's Sunday evening there. So many are not playing this week. Of course he is. Just can't get him in my team, mate. Oh, 2 Ajax home trips players autographs. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if they're precious, signed ones, framing is lovely. I've got a match worn. That is Totti's legit shirt. He wore that in the game. But yeah, I'm not exactly. It's tiny. I'm surprised. Skin tight kappa. 6 ginger beers in. Good, Tommy Guns. Good, my son. Good stuff, Jay. I just want to help you, mate, if I can, because you help me so much. Shout out all of our members and our mods, but Jay is here every stream pretty much, so I appreciate you. Elliot Anderson or Virgil? Oh, man. I mean, Elliot Anderson's such a DEFCON beast, but I have a sneaky suspicion Virgil gets it today, and he can always get a clean sheet against Newcastle. Sorry, that game's tomorrow, isn't it? Guys, remember the deadline is later. When is De Ligt back? De Ligt isn't in training yet. Oh, wow. I didn't realise Palace had got Guessand. Sorry, guys. I'm just searching online. Having a little minute. Having a little minute. I'm back. I was just seeing if there's anything online. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I can't believe I've got over 700 of you watching. Awesome. Yeah, the testosterone last moves want to monitor the window's closing very soon. Is it Monday? Is it Monday? Vietz to Mbermo or Ahmad? Look, Ahmad saves you a ton of money. A ton of money. I do look at Ahmad and go, why is everyone talking about Mbermo? Mbermo's brilliant, but Ahmad's 2 million cheaper. I don't know if there's 20% between them in terms of points. I like them both. Money is always important though, and I just think the saving could be good. Captaincy poll is on screen. I'm going to leave you on screen with this. No, not this. With this. When I go to the loo, I'm desperate for a wee. I don't think I can hold it. Can I hold a wee? Okay, let's see what I come back to. I'll leave you on screen with that. And I'm going to run. I'll be back. Can I do a wee in 60 seconds? 60 seconds, wash hands, flush toilet, still be back. Let's see. Get carried. I'm back. How long was that? I counted like 65 seconds, but I was counting in my head, so I was probably well off. Pissbridge. Oh, wait, wrong stream. Only hold on. Never hold a wee, it gets messy. I was thinking, like, can I hold it any longer? Takes me 10 minutes minimum. Quick, the teacher's gone. Let's go mental and draw on the walls. Very good. The hall is going UG. Well, I don't think it does. I think it goes through you like food, not liquid, even though it's like a 600 ml of liquid. It counts as food, right? So I don't think it's treated. I don't think it goes to your bladder necessarily. I don't know. Was that a minute? 65. Yeah, I counted 65. But yeah, I don't know if your counting in your head is anywhere accurate when after like 10. Too quick. Singing happy birthday when washing your hands takes at least 42 seconds. Okay, the hand washing took about 2 seconds. I literally just went like it wasn't a proper 42-second happy birthday. Good thing your mic was off. It wasn't. It was on. I left it on. Did you not hear the wee? Okay, 65. Since you didn't wash your hands. I bloody well did wash my hands. I knew people were going to say that. Can I prove it? They're not wet now. They were. I should have shown you when I got back. They were still wet. I didn't dry them. I ran. Could only hear the leg tap. Yeah. First timer in the chat. Hello, first timer, Sadaf. Sadaf Bainan. Sorry for the pronunciation, Sadaf. How crucial is it to bring a Bournemouth defender this game week? It's absolutely not crucial at all, mate. You don't have to go Bournemouth. They're top of the ticker, but you don't need a Bournemouth player. You currently have Gary. Yeah, I mean, you've got a great back line. You've got DEFCON beasts like Tarkowski, Anderson, Gahey. Stick with what you got, mate. It's very good. I heard that sly cig you had. Imagine 65 seconds for a wee and a quick fag. Yeah, I don't actually smoke, so yeah, but that's quite funny. Semenyo could be going anyway. Senesi could be going anywhere. It's unlikely Senesi does leave this window. To be fair, guys, like I don't think that's going to happen. Subscribed for months, but first time able to join live. Ah, wicked. Would you play Manoz or Tarkowski? Already starting Pickford. Do you want to double up on Everton? I'd go for the upside that Manoz offers. Play Kelleher, Dubravka, Kelleher. I'm loving all the questions, guys. I'm stoked that we've got so many of you watching. Shout out to all of you guys that have become channel members as well. Do you know what? Let's do that. Let's give away 5 channel memberships. Guys, I'm not leaving. I'm not going, but I'm just going to give 5 of you channel memberships. If you want to win a membership, all you've got to do is like and subscribe. And if you want to spam the chat, it goes to 5 people randomly in the chat. So hit the like button. If you're not already, hit the subscribe. I can't pick who wins one. I'm sorry, Tom H. But 5 of you will win, and it will go to 5 people randomly. So yeah, just spam in the next 20 seconds. I'll make sure you got it. Again, I don't quite understand the timing. I pressed a button and then within 5 seconds, it gives it. So spam the chat all you want. And 5 of you will win a membership. But you have to be liked and you have to have spammed. They're the 2 things. And yeah, 5 of you will win a membership. This is the only time you're allowed to spam the chat, though, guys. Once we've done the memberships, normal FPL questions and not just random letters, please, so I can keep up. That would be awesome. Oh my God. Guys, I'm so sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. Stop doing it. I can't give away the free memberships. You've sent 10 memberships already this month. OMG. I'm so sorry. I thought it was the first. I thought today was the 1st of... I thought today was the 1st of Feb. It's the 31st of Jan. Meow. I'm so sorry, guys. I've already done it. YouTube only scam. It's not a scam because what have you done? I'm sorry, guys. I'll do it tomorrow on the debrief when it's the 1st. I promise you I'll do it tomorrow. No, spam continues until membership's awarded. No, please stop it. James became a member. Yeah, but you... Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I was like, why is it not letting me click the button? And then it says, you've sent all 10 memberships this month. And I have. Bloody hell. April Fools. Sorry, guys. I didn't trick you because you haven't done anything. I didn't ask you for money. I did tease you, though. Tomorrow, it's the 1st of Feb. YouTube gives me a new allocation of 10. Sorry, guys. I know there's newbies there. Oh, you liked. Okay, I did. Yeah, okay, sorry. I did. I scammed. Unlike. All hit the unlike button now. I want my money back. Tomorrow I'll give away 5 memberships, I promise. And YouTube will actually allow me to do it tomorrow because it's the 1st. I thought it was the 1st today. Why did I think that? I literally got some yogurt this morning out the fridge, and it's the 1st of Feb. And I said to my wife, I've opened the yogurt and put some in a pot for Gaia to take to ballet because it's the 1st of Feb and we need to get through it because it goes out of date today. It doesn't. It goes out of date tomorrow. I mean, it's fine for a few days, right? It'd been unopened. I unsubscribed until I get my membership. And unliked, Tommy. I hope you removed your like as well. I'm calling the police for fraud. Yeah. What time tomorrow? Dude, it's the Sunday debrief. Same time every Sunday, 8:30 a.m. Yogurt lasts forever. I had some the other day that was 3 months old, still fine. Okay, I hope that's a joke. That is rank. Dairy does not last forever. They want a refund on a like. 4:30 a.m. wake ups would do actually. Yeah, I mean, honestly, when the clock was 4, I just wanted to curl up and sleep. And my daughter was going, I need a wee. And if I don't run in there within 10 seconds, she wets the bed. So I ran in there, took her for a wee, and there was no going back. And I knew there wouldn't be. She's like me. Once her brain is engaged, she's pretty down-wired. She's got a very active... She struggles to switch off. I'm guilty of that. Who did you sell to bring in Rodgers? Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. The baby's doing well, thanks, mate. Yeah, he's with mum and Gaia at ballet at the moment. My plan to bring in Rodgers is I'm selling Soboslai. So look, this is what I've got. I've got Lewis Potter and Soboslai coming out, and I've got Rodgers and Maguire coming in. I've not made them yet. I'm just waiting to see if we get leaks. So my final selection is going to look. I've decided I'm going Rodgers and Maguire. So Rodgers and Maguire come into the 11. It means I bench O'Reilly. That's my final selection. My plan with Saka is to keep him for 26, maybe captain him, and then after 26, I'm selling Saka. Rice will come in after 26. It was an early April Fool's joke. Yeah, I'll sing it. I'm sorry. G, with a 3-year-old, have watched Alice in Wonderland. My niece's birthday today. Sainsbury's having an official Disney print. Yeah, she'll love that. Oh my God, she'll love that. Gaia. So where? Oh, Sainsbury's. Damn. I don't have a Sainsbury's where I live, but if it was at Tesco, I'd go and get that. So Gaia's not watched Alice in Wonderland, but she will be watching it very soon. We've got a Disney subscription. She's loving Cinderella and Snow White at the moment. Beauty and the Beast. And she's really now she's 3.5, she's really got into all the dress up stuff. So her favorite dress is Elsa, the Frozen character, but definitely the Alice in Wonderland outfit, because even if she hasn't watched it, you go down the princess route. It's like, oh, it's a nice princess dress. You call it a princess dress. So yeah, I'd go for that, mate. The dress up's so big for them at this age. Just pretty princess dress if it's not Alice in Wonderland to her. Is it all right to have Saka and Rice? Yeah, totally. Triple Arsenal. You need triple Arsenal in your lives. I'd double Arsenal defence would be my priority, but I can't believe I fleeced you to hit the like button for a membership. But I did like the comment. Are people saying they want a refund on their like? Oh, so good. Palmer's a princess. He's not. Palmer's bloody unfortunate. He's just got an ongoing problem with his groin and a few other issues by the looks of it. Captaincy poll earlier was this, by the way, for those interested. Bruno is my captain this game week as well, as shown on screen. And in terms of deadline, remember, guys, it's later today. It's 1:30. I don't think we're going to get team leaks, are we? Excuse me, not of anything of note. I just want to state the mods and not the HR department for everyone complaining. Yeah. Take your problems to Jay, to Offcore. Wait till she's a teenager, then it's an expensive dress up. Yeah, good point. The £4.50 princess dress is much better. That is a bargain, $4.50. I've paid $12.99 for the Elsa dress on Amazon, and it was a crap sort of knockoff, and Kieran's getting a Disney. Go on, take your problems to Jay. Jay will sort it. Jay will fix it. Yeah, decent. Yeah, 7. Yeah, that's a good price. Free art for all for Jay's. Oh, super chat coming in. Keen to someone under 5 million or play Anderson Chow? Anderson's totally fine to play. Anderson's great. Wait and see who gets the double game week, because you might want to convert Keane to someone with a double in 26, and we'll know the double outcome on Tuesday. So I'd happily play Anderson. Anderson's good for DEFCON, remember? I'd happily play Anderson this week, mate. Yeah. I wouldn't want to play Chow this week. But Anderson, because of DEFCON, so good. 450's a coffee now, isn't it? Do you think Pedro will start? I don't. I actually don't think João Pedro will start. I'm slightly surprised so many are buying him. They haven't looked at the fixture schedule. João Pedro does not play 90 minutes in Napoli, followed by 90 or a start today, followed by a start/90 minutes on Tuesday against Arsenal. Remember, Chelsea are playing Tuesday. Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday. João Pedro does not play 90, especially given the fact that Delap exists. I don't think he even starts today, but I could be wrong. He could get 60. I think he starts versus Arsenal. Please don't repeat your questions, guys. Yeah, Delap's great for West Ham. Yep. Delap will be bloody hungry after watching that as well. Watching, you watch your rival go and win the game and score 2 goals. He's going to be pretty damn motivated. Pretty damn motivated. Thank you to all your comments today. Genuinely. I don't often get to do a deadline stream with this sort of audience, and I certainly don't get to do one that lasts more than an hour. I thought today, because of the later deadline, I could do it. So yeah, I've loved having you all in. I really appreciate everyone that sent a super chat or become a member or asked a question or hit the subscribe button. All those that hit the like button, like, awesome to have your support. I genuinely, I'm not bang on about it, but genuinely means a lot to have so many people supporting my efforts and following my advice, maybe, but also just coming on for a friendly chat. And not just a chat with me, but a chat with you guys. I love the community we've built here, and I want to continue that. That's why the lives are so important, right? Watching a 15-minute video of me doesn't give you that. Would I take a -4? Gordon to... Patience is running thin with Gordon. I don't think I'd hit him out, though. I'd sell him next week for free. Ive Watkins, my subs are Ghana, Mickey Van de Venice. Yeah, it's fine. You can bring Ghana in. Good for DEFCON. Best wildcard, I've done a video on it. I did a video on Monday. Go check out my channel. I've done a video. So go watch that video. It's 2 videos ago. It's got full explanation. I'm here for a chat as well, but info is nice add-ons. So I may as well ask questions. Yeah, good. That's the point. If I was a cat, what kind of cat would I be? I'd be one that doesn't lie about free memberships. Oh, I'm a stubborn Northbourne Dutchman. Changes are very low to take it. Yeah, okay, nice. Northbourne Dutchman. Is there a north-south divide in Holland? There is in England and Italy. I wasn't sure there was in the Netherlands. The north-south divide in the Netherlands is above water and below water, sea level. North is less developed than Amsterdam and surroundings. Yeah, I've only actually been to Amsterdam and Rotterdam. Oh, ferry from Rotterdam. I think I drove there. No team news yet. Should I get Esteve out? Big rotation risk. Great when he plays. I'm a Virgin Haaland armband. Look, captaincy. Haaland's quite a nice differential this week. Why not? I expect Haaland to score. I'm going Bruno, but I expect points from Bruno too. And I like the routes to points. Thank you for everyone watching. We've got 37K. We hit it. 37,100. We've got 637 of you in the chat. I reckon Bruno captain's going to be super popular now, though. I didn't think Bruno captain was going to edge it. I really didn't, but it does. It really, really does. It really has. But of course, there's going to be points, isn't there? There's going to be points from loads of the main contenders. Saka's probably going to get points. Like, yeah. Can't have them all, though, as well, with our decision making this week, guys. Have to remember that. Have to remember that. So my team, Haaland Bracing coming, yeah. All right, let's do it. We'll flash up some answers. How many points do we think Bruno is going to get this week? Or how many points? No. Let's rephrase that. How many points as your captain would you be happy with Bruno? If Bruno goes and gets a 6-pointer, you get 12 captain points. So put it with your captain point. No. Should we say captain points or not? Not captain points. How many points would you be happy with as a Bruno owner? I would absolutely take an 8, which is 16. If Bruno gets 8, I would take it. 8's my like. You're very happy. 8, 7, 24. So you want 12. 10 feels greedy. 6 to 8, I think feels about right. 12, yeah, okay. Okay. Next question. How many points do you think Haaland will get? I think Haaland scores. So I'm going to say Haaland gets, but I don't know about bonus. Scores a penalty, no bonus. Or other players get all the bonus. I'm going to say I think Haaland gets a 6-pointer. How many points do you think Haaland gets this week? I'm going to say 6. 2, 9. And I think Bruno's 8, 9, 8. So those that are thinking Haaland's going to get 8, 9 points, you should probably captain him. Those that think he's going to get 2 to 6, you should probably captain someone else. Yeah. How many points do we think now Bruno will get? So let's do Bruno. I think, and I'd be happy with 8. I think he'll get 8. I think Bruno gets an 8-pointer, which for Bruno is, I mean, it's a goal and a clean sheet with no bonus. But I think for Bruno, more likely he gets an assist. And when Bruno gets an attacking return, he gets bonus. But I'm going to say he gets an assist, which is the 5 total points, a clean sheet 6, and 2 bonus. Maybe it's a 7 and 1 bonus, or no clean sheet point. I'd very happy to take that. So, guys, if you're just tuning in, I've got 2 big transfers to make. I'm using them both. I've got 12 million to spend. Where am I going with that 12 million? Well, you probably guessed. If you're just tuning in, let's ask. If you've been watching me all morning, you'll know the answer to this. But if you haven't been watching me, you'll know exactly where I'm going with this, right? So don't answer. But if you're just tuning in, who are the 2 players you would buy for 12 million in this slot? Let's ask you. Come on, let's flash up some answers. Where would you go with these 2 players? And then I'll tell you where I'm going. Let's see. Let's see. Hillen and Dye. Stinks of Rodgers and Maguire. Oh, am I that predictable? Watching all your videos this week, you love Ahmad, and the other, I'm guessing, is Chalobah. I did bang on about Ahmad. I've also banged on against Rodgers. And Burmo and Hill can't afford 0.1 or 2.2 short. I'm an idiot. I've been watching you, but I've not live. I've had it reminded back. Oh, never mind. Thank you for watching still. Rodgers and Maguire. Yes. Ahmad and Senesi. Chalobah, Wilson, and Diamond Oz. Ooh, I went to Amsterdam driving and Madrid Classic. Love that, Sigurd. I love your stories. Shirky and Enzo, Dallo, Wirtz, Dewsbury, Chalobah. Okay. I've narrowed it down to 2 options, guys, and I've put them both in the poll. Where would you go if you were me? Should I buy Ahmad and Chalobah? I've banged on about Ahmad and Chalobah all week. But I've also banged on a lot about Rodgers and Maguire. Or do I go Rodgers and Maguire? You can't have them all. I think they're all fantastic buys this week. All four of those players. Where would you go? Now, when I give you a little bit more on these players, when I show you the graphics, so these are the two spots to fill. If it's option one, it's Chalobah and Ahmad, right? Ahmad's got good fixtures. He's a huge differential, 1%, and he's so cheap. Like, for value, I think he's amazing. Fulham, Tottenham, West Ham, Everton's a great run. The next two are at home. We have not seen Man United play against this type of opposition, though, have we? Under Carrick, we've seen them play Arsenal and Man City. Counter-attack, not having the ball. How about when they play a low block? Maybe that's not going to suit the attack and we're getting a bit too excited. And captaining Bruno is enough for Man United. But I love the fact with Chalobah, I get the DEFCON, and surely Chelsea keep clean sheets versus West Ham, Wolves, Leeds and Burnley. That's 2 clean sheets, isn't it? DEFCON 4 of the last 5, pretty nailed. Ideally, I'd go Rodgers and Chalobah, right? Very well played. I can't afford that combination. The other option is I go Maguire and Rodgers. And if I go Maguire and Rodgers, I get Rodgers, who has 3 home games in the next 4, including homes versus Brighton, Leeds and Brentford. I like those fixtures. I get someone that will play 90 minutes. I get the talisman, pretty much. And I get someone that could even be on pens. I have a sneaky suspicion Rodgers will be on pens with no Tielemans. I think he takes pens over Watkins. And I think, even with Douglas Luiz on the pitch, he might take them over Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz used to have pens, but he's not the big fish anymore at Villa. He left. Rodgers is. I think Rodgers puts his hand up for pens. I really feel strongly on that one. If I go down the Rodgers route, I have to buy a defender. Harry Maguire is 4.3. That's my spending. I could go to Hill at 3.9. I could go to Maguire at 4.3. If I go Maguire, I get a bit of goal threat. I still get United cover. Of course, De Ligt could come back and ruin it. But I think Maguire's pretty damn nailed. Maguire nailed. Rodgers nailed. Yep. Although, to be fair, Chalobah and Ahmad are pretty damn nailed too. But yeah, I hear you. I don't think Abraham comes into the 11, no, unless Rodgers is injured. What does low block mean? As in the defence, the back line, there won't be space behind. They'll be deeper. Guys, you are 50-50 in your voting for this one. Do I go to this team with Maguire and Rodgers? Or do I go to this team with Chalobah and Ahmad? Who would you replace Lewis Potter and Szoboszlai to? Ahmad is nailed, though. I'm not having he's not as nailed. He will start every week. Ahmad has 1 game a week. Huge advantage. But so does Maguire. United should look a lot better. United will start to look better because they've got a full week on the training ground and a coach that will actually use that well. Why don't people like Ahmad? It's nuts. I love Ahmad. But I think Rodgers is better. I think I'm going Rodgers and Maguire, aren't I? But thank you for all your votes, guys. 50-50, as all things should be. Yeah. Saka to Rice, Szoboszlai and Burmo, like that. Guys, if you are just joining, thank you for watching. We have about 20% of you that aren't subscribed right now. If that 20% would be convinced to hit that subscribe button, that would mean so much. It makes these streams so much more worthwhile. So if you fancy, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. If you've never watched before, then come and say hi in the chat. And if you've got a question and you're like, oh, what's the point in answering a question? It won't get answered. I promise you, if you're a first timer and you tell me in the chat, first timer, this is my question, I will answer it. I will answer it right now. So get your questions in. If you're a first timer or you're a channel member, I will prioritize you for the next couple of minutes. Get your questions in, guys. Genuinely, these streams are about the community we've built. They're about the live chat. I want to be engaging with my audience. And you guys, you help me do that. Good night, Swell. Bedtime in Sydney. Thank you for being a member, mate. Rodgers feels sensible this week. Love the ammo, but United have more players. Yeah, it's the spread. It's the goal share. Works hard to answer as many questions as possible. I do try. First timer from Zambia. Now, we're going to get a lot of first timers too, but What about Ndai and Chalobah? Yeah, I mean, they're both great, but I think Ndai has just had his best fixture and he blanked in it. Like, I just don't think Everton score enough goals. Thoughts on Oz is great. Yeah, fine. I just worry about Palace. Get your questions in if you're first timers, guys. Zambia ×2 here. Wow. Why is everyone in Zambia watching? Tempted to Saka to Palmer for free, but only short term. Look, Saka's got a double in 26, probably. Ahmad, not a high point scorer. He's got He got 8 goals, 8 assists last season. Ahmad will be a high point scorer. First timer question. Keenan Cherky for Richard and Bruno. I like those moves. The -4 is worth it if you're captaining Bruno. First timer. Cunha captain. Why not? Why not? I don't think you get 90, but it's probably fine. Play Bowen or Alderete. Alderete. Sunderland defence is awesome this week. Bench Rice or Thiago. Probably bench Thiago. Not a first timer, I've got to be honest, but who to start? Cash or Garner? Probably Cash just. Hi, Jenny. First timer. What a cross that was in the week. If you haven't watched Cash's cross in the week for a Villa winner, look at it. Or was it the equaliser? I can't remember. I have Liam Delap. Do I just keep him? 100% keep him. I think he starts. I think Delap starts today over João Pedro. Start him, mate. 30k rank. Captain Bruno or Haaland. I'm going Bruno. This is where you lot are going. 972 of you voted this morning. That's where you go in. Romantic punt. I don't think Douglas Luiz is a great buy yet. First timer and die to Rogers with -4. I don't know if I'd do it. Big up from Saudi. I don't know if I'd do it for a hit. Do it next week for free? Do it next week for free? I would wait to see how Ahmad does against Fulham first. Yeah, fair. Maybe. I should go Chalobah because you'll free hit after 30. Plus Rogers XG as low as he's never performing. Oh, Anik, don't tempt me. It's a proper 50-50 vote, this. Bench Mukiele. Do not bench your Sunderland defenders this week, guys. You've got to start them. I don't like Sunderland defence as much without Xhaka. It's still a home game versus Burnley. I've heard something about a free membership. Oh, me. Ow, you've got you today, haven't I? First timer as I was on CJ this morning. Tarkowski or Wilson? I'm going to say Stephen. Oh, yeah, Stephen. I feel like you sent a super chat or something earlier. Harry Wilson is playing so good. I think you have to go Harry Wilson. Would love to become a member, but YouTube doesn't allow that option here in Jamaica. I had to wait for years for YouTube Premiums. Oh, rubbish. Is there another way to be a member? Oh, Luke, message me on Instagram and you could become a... Yeah, we could arrange that. You could definitely do that. I don't know if you want to be a squad or an ultra member. The ultra is WhatsApp group, is more. The squad is other... Yeah, we'll talk on Instagram. DM me. You get what you pay for, and Burma better than Ahmad. Yeah, maybe. He's a lot more expensive, though. A lot more expensive. To all the... if you're repeating your question, I just won't answer it, guys. Bowen or Elliot Anderson start one? Probably Bowen for ceiling. Just. Rogers is better than Ahmad. Maguire less a rotation with Chalobah. Easy decision. Oh, interesting. Well, when the lit comes back, you could say Maguire is a risk, but ask questions with a little time in between. Yeah. I like that. Good way of putting it. Thank you guys for all those questions. We keep them coming in. If you're a first timer, get them in. How many likes? Did we ever get to 500 likes? I bet we got close. Someone can tell me. I don't have YouTube open. I've just got my StreamYard open. Thank you all, by the way, for coming by. It's been an awesome morning. I've really enjoyed it. I'm pretty tired now, not going to lie. Sorry for yawning in your faces. Burmo versus Enzo. If money's no issue in Burmo. But money always matters, right? Enzo's better for the value. I'm going to put an alarm on my phone so I don't miss the deadline because I'm going to be driving. So I'm going to have to pull over and be like, is there any team news? I hate doing that. But I just don't want to make my transfers yet. But I think I'm going. Let's go for an alarm at what? 13:20? 13:21? Let's do that. Alarm set for 21 minutes past 1. The deadline today, UK time, remember, is later than normal. It's at 1:30. 1:30. By the way, for those that want to know my rank, I had a green arrow last week, a 652k. It's okay. I've been happy enough with my season. It's been rubbish for rank, but I've been happy with how I've played it. And I do think I've got a good looking team now. Like, I do expect to get some greens. Not every week, but I expect to have some rank gains, especially with all the chips. In terms of O'Reilly starts, I'm going to see what City fans are saying. Because I'm a bit nervous about benching O'Reilly. Like, is O'Reilly someone I should really be playing? Like, this is what my 11 looks like if I go down the Maguire route, right? And I think I'd have to start Maguire over O'Reilly, wouldn't I? But could I start O'Reilly over Virgil? Possibly. Just going to look at those odds and the predicted starts. So City predictors do have O'Reilly starting. Like, most of them do. But Aït-Nouri could play left back. Ake could play left back. It's so hard to call. O'Reilly's just the best option of the three. Okay, let's look at clean sheet odds between Virgil and... How do we join the WhatsApp group? If you become a Ultras member, which you can do by scanning the QR code or clicking the word join underneath, if you do that, I DM me and then we exchange numbers and I'll put you in the WhatsApp group with some of these beautiful people in the chat. City clean sheet odds are 32%. Liverpool clean sheet odds are 30%. Virgil also defcons. I think I'm going to bench O'Reilly. I think I've got it right. Oh, we did it. Love that. Thank you for everyone that liked and subscribed. Thank you. Guys, I think we might call it a day. It's been awesome. I've absolutely loved it. Thank you all so much for watching. But I'm conscious that I'm knackered and I don't want to give you crap content. I don't want to be like not answering your questions properly. And I feel like I've started to do that. I'm answering questions and I'm not giving it, my brain's not catching up. And I don't want to give you bad advice. Also, it's been a bloody long morning. Thank you all so much for joining. Can you do me a solid? Can we do two things? If you're not currently subscribed, do consider hitting that button right now. We have about 200 of you watching that aren't subbed, and I'd love you to consider subscribing. So hit the button. But the second thing, let's raid Chai. But let's raid Chai with the comment of road to 10K. Let's give Chai a proper road to 10K comment. Road to 10K. He's closing on 10K subs. If you don't know who Chai is, just check FPL Chai and let's go raid him. Road to 10K. I will see you in the chat, on Chai's chat with road to 10K as a comment right now. Thank you for watching, guys. It's been an awesome morning. I'll see you tomorrow for Sunday debrief and have a good game week.